Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Greenleaf Exclusive back at it with another Houston Rockets exclusive video. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell as well, man. We're gonna keep rocking and keep grinding, man. You know what time it is. And man, oh man, bruh, we got some things to talk about. You know, the NBA schedule has been released. And you know, the Houston Rockets schedule has been released as well. And I like what I'm seeing, man. I like what I'm seeing. The first 10 games, you know, I think it's a balance as far as what you know, the addition to KD along with this Houston Rockets team. So, hey man, if y'all ain't excited about the Houston Rockets season, I don't know what you waiting on to be excited for, bro, because it's some things as far as the KD addition alone to this squad. It's gonna make some noise. You see the schedule. You guys see the schedule. And overall, 28 games. 28 games that the Houston Rockets will have national televised games, man. Shout out to the chat, man. What up, Zachary saying in the building? Let me know if my mic is right, y'all. If I'm too loud, too low. Let me know in the chat. Let me know, y'all. Let me know, family. Hold up. I can check it. Hold up. Salute to the chat, bro. Salute. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? I'm good, Zach. I'm good, Zach. Hold on, let me refresh my shit. Hey, shout out to Roy Montez. Shout out to Roy Montez. Shout out to Purebred. He say pay the man what he wants. Hey man, it's KD. It's KD. Excuse me. It's KD, right? Purple in the building. He said, yeah, Rockets give him a super duper max. Hey man. Hey, how I feel about the KD. How I feel about the KD whole situation as far as contract scenarios, because Tyrese has to be thrown in there as well. I know y'all know the news. Y'all been paying attention to everything that's going on with the Houston Rockets. But you know, we're gonna talk about KD's situation, you know, as far as him getting a max deal or something that's, you know, more acceptable and you know, well-rounded for the team. You know, you have Armin Thompson coming up. As far as people think he's gonna get a max deal off the rookie extension for what he's been producing since he's been a rookie under Ime Udoka. You have you know, like I said, Jabari Smith Jr. just signed a 5-year, 120. Well, he signed a 5-year deal with the Rockets. I forgot the numbers, but he's gonna get paid like $24 million a year. I think it was like 122 or some shit like that. 122 for 5. Fred VanVleet accepted a lesser contract, 25 a year, 50 million dollars a year for 2 years. Steven Adams, you know, in that veterans minimum role. You have Dorfin and Smith under contract. Yeah, and we waiting on Jabari Smith Jr. to get his deal. Not Jabari, Tari Eason to get his Jabari and Tari, man. Well, so you waiting on Tari to get a deal done. There's some speculations that for both players, KD and the Rockets, might just sit on it and wait the season out. You know, is it a good look? Is it a good idea to have KD go out to free agency? You know, what if we don't win a championship? You know, KD, that's what pretty much he came over here for. Was it for the money? Was it for, you know, just to ride off in the sunset with his career? You know, he is KD, but we expect championships. We expect championships, and that's why we bring in KD, man. So at the end of the day, it's what is he offered as a max? Is he going to get the max 122 for 2 years as far as his extension? I seen 112, 112 million, 110 million, and then you have the 100 million. So he's going to be in that 50 ball, you know, range as far as, you know, what KD is worth and what he's going to get paid in this stage of his career. So, but me personally, I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to, you know, knock the Rockets off of their heels as far as what KD deserves, as far as money wise. I think KD understands, you know, the situation, and Raphael Stone as well. You know, it's a mutual agreement when you come to the Houston Rockets, and you know, KD had the, you know, luxury of picking the team that he wanted to go to, picking teams that he wanted to go to, and it had to make sense for where he wanted to go. And so he don't just come off of the Suns, even though he wants to get up out of there. You don't just, you know, go somewhere and not have a mutual agreement as far as like contracts, extensions. So that being said, I feel like KD, Raphael Stone, Ime Udoka, Timothy all the guys in the top dogs in the organization, just operating everything, have a mutual agreement as far as what KD is going to, get. So I don't think that's something that the Rockets should worry about as the season drags on if he doesn't get extended. Now, Tari Eason, there's some things on that, as far as his health, everything like that. When he came to the Rockets with Ime Udoka in the second, third year or whatever like that, he's been, injury prone to a certain degree with that leg, the contusion or whatever he had dealing with his leg. And, can you play 70 plus games when you 23, 24 years old, Tyrese? And it's a lot of in negotiations. I believe that has to, come to a balance from Tyrese's camp and from the Rockets camp. Like I said, he's not out there every game. He was at the rookie when he was a rookie and coming along, but after that, since Ime Udoka been here, he's been, pretty much, dealing with leg injuries and things like that. So I believe Tyree Eason loves Houston. He loves the Rockets. He rocks with, and we rock with what he does for the squad. Shout out to Raphael Stone for picking these guys. And you see how Jabari settled for what he settled for as a number 3 pick. He could have bargained for more, but he understands the situation. KD being over here, and he has to get in what he finished as far as what his value is for this team. So, when you see this in negotiations and contracts, not getting the max contracts from the Jalen Greens at a certain point in time with the Alperen Sengun, they're buying into deals where it's comfortable coming off a rookie scale deal. It ain't the max, but you're still living a good life. You're still comfortable with the team. We can still, bring in pieces surrounding the team. We can bring in certain type of players around the team. And, Fred VanVleet was the highest paid player on the team, and he took a sacrifice and making 25 a year. So when you bring in KD, who's a $50+ million player for what he is, you have to, leave your options open. Now, it's a lot of stuff saying that, the Houston Rockets, KD's contract, and they not like it seems like they trying to portray like we bumping heads with KD and his contract shit, and I don't think that's the case at all. Salute to the chat once again, man. Y'all get the likes up, dog. What up, Autism? What up, Cottage? What up, Chess Ready? Tyler Brown, I see you, man. Purebred, I see you. 44 Trey, what the business is? He said that Trey, that schedule release. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that schedule release. We're gonna talk about how many games we can get in the first 10 games, bro. How many games we win in the first 20 games, really? Because that's what you really gonna see when it comes down to the you know what I'm saying, the meat and potatoes of things. When you see that one team, how are we gonna make up against them? But just to end this segment for as far as KD and the contract talks, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, man. Should KD accept 2 years, 100, 112, or should we give him the full max, 122? When we know an Armor Thompson coming up next, as far as extension, you still have to take care of Tyrese. You still have to, have your options open as far as like trades and bringing in certain veterans on MLE contracts and things like that. So at the end of the day, man, you want to keep it cautious. You want to keep it where it's not like we under the second apron when we dealing with these things, because if you add KD to a contract, I think it's not even an updated one. Let me pull up the updated one because I think we below the second apron, like 125 or 195 or something like that. Y'all get the likes up, man. Salute to everybody's pulling up, that's listening, tuned in. Y'all hit the like button. But yeah, I believe the first 10 games of the season. Hold on, let me get this. Pull this up real quick. So the first 10 games of the season, you see opening night, first game of the season, Houston Rockets in Oklahoma City. We're gonna start the season off with the Houston Rockets and OKC Thunder. So Houston Rockets, OKC, then you have Detroit. I believe we're a better team than the Detroit Pistons. We're a better team. We're a better team than Detroit. But it ain't nothing to just sniff at. It's somebody you gotta just, rock with. Say they gonna come out there and compete. Young Cade Cunningham gonna come out there with a different mission as far as the makeup of their team. But overall, I believe we're a better team, with the addition with KD. We were better than them last year. We split the bill as far as like one on, you know what I'm saying? We won this game and then you win this game. But with KD, like I said, he's gonna bring that other upper echelon of character and, you know what I'm saying, skill levels play, bro. KD is one of them, the Hall of Famers. Then you have the Brooklyn Nets, that's a given. Toronto Raptors, that's a given. And I'm thinking that we're gonna win these games. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? OKC, with KD like 4-2 since he been to OKC, since he got traded from OKC. So he have a winning record against OKC. So I believe that we should win that game in OKC on ring night, ceremony night. Detroit, we should win that one. Brooklyn, we should win that one. Toronto, we should win that one. Boston, we should win that one. Dallas, we should win that one. Memphis, we should win that one. San Antonio, that's a rivalry right there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be plexing. Milwaukee, I don't know how that, you know what I'm saying, how that's gonna work out. Washington is a given. Portland, Orlando's gonna be competitive. Cleveland is gonna be competitive. Denver, you have Phoenix, and we in game 15 right now. Golden State is gonna be competitive. Utah, that's trash. So yeah, man. At the end of the day, the first 10 games of the season ended with Washington. Is what? One. I'm talking about the given games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we should go 10. We should go 9-1 if we lose the first game of the season. We should be 9-1. So basically, I'm saying we should go 10-0 at the beginning of the season. Now the other, everything after that, from 11 through 18, if I'm talking about, we're gonna be 10-0 or 9-1. We're gonna be 9-1 after the first 10 games. Then Portland is the game number 11. It's game number 11 for Portland. That's a given. So that's 9. That's 10-1. Orlando, we got to see them again. Oh no, that's the first time we see Orlando. So Orlando might be a tough matchup. You know what I'm saying? Orlando might be a tough matchup. It's going to be a tough matchup. They cold with it. They young, up and coming, so they're going to be competitive. But do I believe that we're a better team? Yes, of course. So I would say if they win that game. So boom, let's just say Orlando win that game. Bet. Get it to Portland. Cleveland coming along. Denver. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna give Cleveland the benefit of the doubt and scratch that from Orlando. So we should possibly first 15 games, man. We should be what? 13-2. 13-2. That's close to what we did last year with Jalen Green effect. 15-5 or 14-6. I believe we was somewhere in that range. What up, Big Steve? Salute to Big Steve in the building. What up, Big Steve? Salute. What's happening? Y'all get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up. Matter of fact, let me drop the link for the squad, man. We're gonna talk about it, man. Let's do it. KD contract situation, along with Tyree Eason. And with this NBA schedule, man. How y'all feel, bro? How y'all feel, man? Y'all pull up, man. Y'all pull up, bro. Y'all know how it is, man. Y'all know how it is. Y'all pull up, bro. Whether you agree or disagree, I don't give a damn, man. What up, J-Dog? Salute to J-Dog, man. Matter of fact, salute to OG J-Dog, man. Because J-Dog pulled up with a donation on the last stream. Salute to you, bro. Salute to J-Dog with the 50 bomb, with the bomb and the cash app. You know what I'm saying? Salute to J-Dog, man. If y'all want to donate to the channel, $X Greenleaf on Cash App, PayPal, and hit that super chat. So yeah, man. Hey, let's talk about it, family. Y'all ain't doing shit. Pull up. Pull up. The link is in the chat. Let's discuss this Houston Rockets basketball, man, because we all over the place. Man, but we got 28 national televised games, bro. I told you we back. They don't really want me to turn up, but I don't give a damn. I might have to. They already suppressing me. Y'all pull up, man. Y'all coming in slowly but surely. Man. Shout out to J-Dog, man, once again. So yeah, the first 15 games, man, 20 games of the season, man. We should, man, first 15 games, 20 games of the season, we should be good, bro. We should be better than we was last year. What, 14-6, like I said. I think we can go 13-2 in the first 15 games. And if we talking about the first 20 games, Let me think about it. First 20. That's my true sample size. First 20 games. I'm thinking 16-4. 16-4. 16-4. Big Tone, what up, Big Tone? Big Tone say, nephew, stop it. Stop what, dog? Stop what, OG? We finna be cold with it, Big Tone. I don't know what you're talking about, Big Tone. We finna rip the city. We finna rip everybody to see us. I'm telling you, Big Tone. I know everybody, you know what I'm saying, got their calls for KD being over in Houston and KD ain't gonna be this and be that. Man, hey, he's in a good situation. All KD gonna do is come in and put the ball in the hole. You feel me? 7-foot sniper. We ain't lose nothing else. We ain't lose nothing else, Big Tone. We gained shooting. We gained perimeter playmaking. We signed guys to minimal deals to help the team out. And at the same time, we ain't lose no defense. We ain't lose defense at all. I'm telling you, Big Tone. Why? Why, Big Tone? Hey, Big Tone, I told them dudes we're gonna win 50 games. Niggas ain't believe it at first. They ain't believe it, purebred. You feel me? Purebred, what's good, bro?
Hey, can you hear me, Green?
Yeah, I get you.
I'm in the car. Do I sound bad? Do I sound fucked up?
Now I can hear you on your car speakerphone.
I bet. Salute to the chat. Salute to the channel, man. Look at, like I said, man, pay KD whatever he want. I'm not even worried about the numbers, the future, or whatever. Pay KD what you want because that's why we brought him here, to win a championship. So you already know KD a sensitive guy. I ain't gonna say sensitive, but you know what I'm saying? KD be on that KD. So just go on, pay him what he want, make it work out. And then as far as Tory, I ain't really know Tory has some issues going on with his contract or whatever. I don't feel like bro deserve. I ain't gonna say deserve, but I don't feel like that. You know,
Hey, you
like I
breaking
fuck
up.
with Tory.
You breaking up. You was breaking up. Purebred. You there, bro? Can y'all hear? Or was it me? Purebred got to step away real quick, man. He'll be back in with some action, man. But yeah, bro. When I'm looking at these first 10 games, yes, OKC gonna give us a battle in the first game, first homecoming, and whatever the case may be with that. Detroit gonna be a tough battle as well. They're brand new. Went to the playoffs, so they have some experience under their belt. I still believe that the Rockets are a better team than them. Brooklyn is a given. Toronto ain't there yet. Boston, no Jason Tatum, and you see the makeup of that team. So I don't really see them really, giving us a battle. But it's the NBA. Who knows? Memphis, San Antonio, Milwaukee, and Washington. So it's a mixture of some teams that you really don't want to lose to, but at the same time, you should be able to beat these guys. What up, Rich Base? Salute, bro.
Salute, bro.
What's up with it?
What it do? I just
What it
logged
do?
in, bro. What we talking about?
Man, hey, the schedule got released. You feel me? First, I'm breaking down the first 10, 15, 20 games, something like that. And what I'm saying, we're talking about the KD contract situation that's going around as far as like the Rockies and KD, not getting a deal done all of a sudden. And then what does that mean for Houston going forward? And what is he really worth? Is it 100 for 2, 112, 122 the full max for 2 years for KD? Shit like that, man. What you got?
I'll start out with the KD. Cause I was really I
Oh
say
yeah,
yeah.
and Tyrese as well in that
Yeah,
category. So.
I was gonna get around to that like the last stream, but I had forgot about it. And I was like, that's a big deal to me personally, man. Cause you just don't want the questions throughout the season and the interviews, and you don't want that to linger around the squad. You just want them to focus on hooping, man. So I think it's a big deal. I I personally feel like you can't lose Tariq. I know it's a lot of wings on this team, and it's gonna be hard for him to really. He gonna get playing time, but just major playing time. Unless it's a major injury or something like that. But I think he one of them guys that you really need. He showed you last year. Yeah, he was hurt. His first little years in the league, but I mean, Tar one of them guys you need to win a championship, in my personal opinion. He one of them glue connective pieces that's gonna get it done on both ends. Well, not offensively to like a K, cause like compared to a KD, but defensively, he's a glue guy. He's a team first guy, but he want to get paid too. You know, so I think you got to take care of Tar, man. You got to find a way to keep him. Uh, I think with them going to get Dorian Finney-Smith, I like the pickup, but my dad, I know it's only a 2-year contract. I think he got paid for 4, but I think the last back end of that 2 is not really guaranteed. Uh, I just think it's vital to keep Torrey, man. And with the KD situation, I think they need to figure out something too going into the season. Because, like I say, you don't want those questions going around. And we all seen when KD is unhappy, bro. I'm hoping him and Adoka's relationship is tight enough to where he won't let that just spew on the organization and the team and these young guys. He'll be able to just
Right,
lock in and
facts.
ball. But we seen KD. Let's just be honest. He one of the most sensitive superstars in the league. We see him on, social media going back and forth with fans, and he not afraid to speak his mind. So you don't want that going into the season. You want to go ahead and just
But into KD's defense, he never shitted on the organization. He went out there and produced what he's
facts,
supposed to do. So
facts. No, you right
I
though.
don't like I don't feel like that's gonna what I'm saying
Nah, you right.
get involved with the Rockets. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, KD gonna go back and forth with the fans and stuff like that on Twitter. He gonna make it engaging, entertaining, but at the same time, KD is gonna go out there and produce. He's gonna hoop. He's a hooper, and I think with this contract shit or Rich it's just some shit to stir up the pot. What the
You
Rockets got
think so?
going
So,
on.
so you
Yeah, because
think
I
so?
don't think it's yeah.
So do you think it's just like basically like smoke and mirrors
Yeah,
is
yeah. To a
you
certain
think?
degree, yeah. Yeah. Because
Because
I
I
think
can't
both
see.
sides.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, I was gonna say I think both sides are, enjoying their their summer. You know what I'm saying? Katie doing what he doing, and everybody else doing what they doing. So yeah, they got rid of they handled Jabari. Now, yeah, Tari Eason is a different scenario. But as far as KD, he wouldn't come over here if it wasn't no mutual agreement saying, yeah, I'm gonna be locked in with extension. You
Yeah.
know, what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The numbers, that's something different. But now that Tari Eason contract is coming, or he should be extended. And then you have Ahmed Thompson who's coming up. So I think that's gonna get, involved with everything that with this KD shit
I,
going on
I think I think Almond might be. I was thinking about that today. I think Almond might be the he he. Of course, we all know, especially if he produced this year the way we think he gonna produce. We all saying he gonna get the max. So I think it's predicated on what this Almond Thompson, bro. I think they think he's the centerpiece of everything that's moving in Houston right now. He's starting to get notoriety. His name picking up in the media. So it's like, they believe in Ahmed Thompson to the highest order. And I think all this is the money is predicated on Ahmed Thompson. So they don't want to dish out too much to where, they gonna be in cap holder to give Ahmed, that max extension, which, that's I think that's Raphael Stone's, one of his main focal points.
Do you feel like the Rockets should give him a max, a 122 max, or Should he,
Who?
you know what I'm saying? KD.
KD.
Yeah.
KD.
Yeah, KD.
Uh, man, I like that 100 for two. Not gonna
You
lie.
like the 100?
I like the 50
Hey,
million a year.
I'm in, you know, I like to be in between that. He can accept the 110 or 112 like that, yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It
that
ain't
122.
122.
At
Yeah,
122, scary
nah,
green. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
Just cause he been injury prone, bro. We know who Katie is, bro. His I mean, on the court, man, he a beast, man. He like I mean, come on, he KD. But it's just, bro, you get hurt. And and damn, bro. So it's hard to really just say, bro. But
Same with Tyrese too. And Tyrese, the thing with Tyrese, he just younger. You know what I'm saying? With those contusions in his leg and sitting out 20 games and he's in and out, can't play back to back, and he 23, 24 years old. You can't just throw no 20 million at you like that. You feel me?
yeah,
And
yeah.
you hellified with it. Don't get me wrong. Some nights you look better than Jabari for what Jabari do and produce. You feel me? But at the same time, it has to be a mutual, acceptance as far
But
as like contracts.
I think if Torrey come into the season without a contract, bro, I think they gonna play him just like they did your boy, bro. They gonna play him, but they not gonna extend his minutes because they gonna try to keep it to where they know because they got a chance to match any contract any team throw at him. So they gonna lowball him and try to get him for the low. If he don't sign this year, because that's basically what Jabari did. He went ahead and just got it out the way. He wanted the security. And that's probably what the market was asking for
Right.
Jabari, bro. You know what I'm
Now is
saying? So
Tyrese and worth more than Jabari? I don't know as far as what the NBA want. Now, when I say 20 million, that's like a base level. But and that's not really nothing, what I'm saying, in this day and age in the NBA. I feel like Tyrese is a Jay McDaniels coming off the bench for us. He's really a potentially a starter on any given winning team. So going forward. So you just
yeah.
want to be cautious with your contract, as far as everybody from KD, Tyrese, and then Armin Thompson coming up next, and then you got Reed Shepard down the road. So, but hey,
Now if he
hold that thought, Rich. Hold that thought, Rich. I got Mr. Mars in the building. What up, Mars?
Green fellas, what up,
What's
big
up with
dog?
it? What's up?
First and foremost, bro, Tari Eason better come into camp, ready to play. He ain't no goddamn position to be demanding anything. He's a role player, so come in, do your job, and know the pecking order. And so that's the issue now that I got with these NBA teams and these young players. He ain't done shit in this league to be demanding anything. So come into camp, play your role, and if you do what you're supposed to do, then you'll get a contract, bro. Simple as that. You ain't KD, period, bro. So don't come in demanding shit. Like, come on, like this shit is crazy, bro. Like, listen, the only player that we should be talking about contracts with is Kevin Durant. That's it. Because Sengun got signed, right? All the other guys got signed, right? Reed Shepard ain't done shit. So play your role and earn it. Now, let me get to Kevin Durant, bro. I'm okay with him getting an extension, but it has to be a team friendly extension, right? It cannot tie up the Rockets cap. Now, here's where the Rockets and KD are in a great position, and here's why I think KD is a good fit for the Rockets. It's Texas. There's no state income tax, so teams in Texas like Dallas, San Antonio, and the Houston Rockets, they could be a little bit more flexible with contracts because there's no state income tax. So that player is going to pay federal taxes, but he's not dishing out another 12% into state income tax. So whatever that number is, hopefully Kevin understands who he is and what he brings to the table, and he also understands the business of basketball. And so I hope KD is not going to try to tie their hands behind our backs and possibly, put the Rockets in a cap situation or in a certain apron moving forward. And so I think something will get done. My question is, does this have to get done during the season, or can they take care of this in the off season? My answer to that would probably be they probably want to get this done during the season, right, at some point. I don't think Kevin Durant is going to wait until the off season because we know how Kevin Durant operates. He changes his mind like every other week. So if you can lock him up now, then do it. But just be true. But I just hope the Rockets do it the right way, right? And like you said too, or both you guys said, Amon is due for an extension at some point as well, and so I get it. But certain guys on this roster, man, like a Tari Eason and Reed Shepard, they have no business talking about contracts, bro. Like this is crazy. Like, understand the pecking order, right? If you do what you're supposed to do, Tari, you will get a good deal, bro. Trust me, you'll get it. But he's in no position to come in demanding. Like, I don't think contracts should even come out of his fucking mouth with the Rockets, bro. He ain't done nothing to even say that. And so, first priority is Kevin, and then Amin. But would I give Kevin Durant a 2-3 year extension? Probably not, right? I wouldn't do it. He's already in his 18th season. He's injury prone, right? There's no guarantee this works out. And so this is why I think if you're the Rockets, let's at least wait until the trade deadline or somewhere around February, March, and then assess it then. Let's see how KD fits with this team. And so I would feel a lot better answering this question, Green, after we've seen Kevin with the Rockets and just how things are just playing out, right? Because I think by February, March, I think we all will kind of get a realistic idea of where we're going and how far we can go with this man on our roster. So I'm not extending nothing right now, anytime soon. But if he's playing what if Kevin's playing how he's supposed to be playing, and he's an impactful player, and he has implemented himself the right way, along with Ime doing it as well, then if he deserves the extension, I say give him 2 years. I'm not going 3, bro.
So Mars,
I'm going 2.
I'm with you. It has to be, sticking to the timeline. And he's getting older, and
Right.
our players, we still have a young core of 3 young core players. So, with Kevin Durant, I'm with you, like, as far as, play it out. So are you saying, like, we shouldn't get this deal done regardless before the season start? Like,
No.
or should we just actually let it play out, see how KD fits, if he can hold himself up during the season and things like that, because you're gonna play him 50 million plus.
Right.
So yeah, I like that. I like that.
Well, Green, I said too because, bro, I think this is Kevin Durant's last stop, bro. I think the buck stops there, and so if you sign him now to a 2-3 year extension, and it doesn't work out a few months from now, and let's say he just has one of those leg injuries again, you can't trade him, right? Because at what point teams are gonna be like, nah, I'm okay. Like, we know you are, Kevin, but you're not worth the headache. Not a headache in the sense of he's a bad teammate, but just what he brings to your team. Like, he's injury prone, bro. Let's just call a spade a spade. Like, Kevin Durant is toxic in a totally different way. And it's not from like a basketball, like he's a bad teammate. It's just that he just misses games, bro. And to me, that's a form of toxicity. And so I would rather wait until half the season, or even wait till after the postseason, bro, because that's when it matters the most.
I was about to ask y'all, like, is it like sort of a Fred VanVleet situation where you want to analyze everybody throughout the playoffs and see how KD holds up throughout the regular season, first and foremost, and if he's healthy enough, he's going to play playoff games, and then you still have to see how it fits with the timeline and other guys producing. So yeah, we have all these options, Mars. We have all these options.
Yes, but
we don't have to rush paying guys.
I agree with that, but you do know that Kevin and his camp, they've been around a long time, bro. And you know that at some point during the season, they're going to put pressure on Houston to get this done, bro. Because Kevin knows that this is the end of the road, and he wants one more guaranteed 2 or 3 year deal. And so Kevin knows his body, bro. He knows he can't afford to get injured without having that extension set in stone. And so, like, the Rockets are going to get pressure from KD's camp, in my opinion. They're probably getting pressure right now. We just haven't heard about it, right?
Mars.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
The thing about Raphael Stone, bro, where he showed me, and you're right, Kevin Durant is a different caliber as far as being pressured by. But what Raphael Stone has shown me since he's taken over, he ain't easily rattled, bro. I can absolutely say that man has been patient with a lot of these moves that he be making, bro. So I get what you're saying, and
Yeah.
I kind of agree with you as far as waiting to see how it looked. And
Okay.
I never really thought about that. In my mindset it was like, man, get that shit there, because I don't want them asking no. You know how the media is. You worry about your
Of course.
contract.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
gonna be a distraction. But I definitely would consider waiting at least to a certain point of the season. Now waiting like the
And then look at
like
it like this though, Rich, like, and
what's up?
Mars. I got J-Dog pulling up. But
Okay.
look at it like this: like if KD, let's just say it doesn't work out, and KD becomes a free agent, he decides to go somewhere else. How does that trade look now with no Dylan Brooks? He had a young Jalen Green. He was 23 years old. How does that look going forward when you let this dude KD, go to another contender, upcoming contender? You
Well,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
where I was going with it, Green. Before you go to J-Dog, just real quick. Like, that's put pressures. Listen, that's going to put pressure on the Rockets. You traded Jalen. Dylan's gone. If you don't extend Kevin Durant, and let's say somewhere along the way, Kevin gets in his feelings again, or he does typical KD shit where he don't resign and he's a unrestricted free agent, bro. You just gave up Dylan James for fucking nothing, and you didn't win a championship. And so that's why I said, bro, like KD, I'm gonna be honest with you, real quick, just real quick before you go, J Dog.
Oh, you got the flow. You got the flow.
I think Kevin Durant, bro, in his camp, bro, the ball's in their court, bro. They got the upper hand right now because Kevin is in a no-win-lose situation, bro. If they win this year, he came on. It's probably gonna be because of him and Sengun and other guys, right? And Amin, we get it. But if they lose, bro, it's like, so what? Kevin ain't won without Steph anyway, so who cares? And so Kevin Durant, to me, is in the driver's seat, bro. And I think his camp knows this. And so, again, like, there's so much pressure on the Rockets to win now. And KD wants that extension, and he wants the guaranteed funds, right? Especially in Texas without state income tax. I can't stress that enough. And so, if you ask me, bro, they can't afford to let KD get to the offseason, bro. Not under a deal because he
So is it
changes his
about
mind too often, bro. He's too wishy-washy.
so Mars, is it about money or winning?
With Kevin Durant, it has to be about everything, bro. I mean, he's human. It's everything. I can't count that man's pockets, bro. It's everything.
Hey, real quick, Mars, before I move to J-Dog,
Yeah.
how do you feel about the Houston Rockets? First 20 games, first 10 games. However you want to look at it. How you like the schedule, man? How you like the schedule?
All joking aside, bro, the Rockets are so good. I think the schedule is a moot point. I think they're so good, and I can't. I mean, okay, Oklahoma, Detroit, Brooklyn, Toronto. I mean, listen, they can easily go 8-2, 7-3, 9-1. I think Houston is one of the rare teams where schedule shouldn't matter. If you are who you say you are, then win games. For me, it's just that simple. Because you have what it takes to get it done, right? Like, this ain't the Kings schedule. Right, like this is the Houston Rockets. You've added Kevin Durant. You defend, so it doesn't matter where you're at. If you're at home or on the road, like you're so complete as a team. Like there's no excuse not to win your first 10 out of 15 games, bro. So I expect them to be 10-5, 11-3, 15-6, somewhere around there, bro. They should be hovering around that number 1, 2, 3 seed, bro, for the first 2 months of the season, in my opinion.
Yeah, they should replicate what they did last year. I know teams got better, but I don't think they got that much better. I think we got that much better because of the offense that was stagnant, and we was a defense first team, and I think we got better at that alone. So you add the offense and KD and other things that make up the team in general, but we got better, bro. And like I said, they just have to get it done as a team. Let's get it done, team. But stay right there, Mars. Hey, J-Dog, what it do, J-Dog? Salute.
Salute, man. What it do, fam?
What it do, famo?
I mean, y'all got it.
Man,
Hey,
hey,
man. Where we start? Where you want to start?
I was gonna give you a little recap update. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, how you feel about the KD and Tyrese and situation contract extensions, and dealing with the Rockets, and how you feel about the schedule release, and let the people know, man. Let the people know what's up with it.
Hey, man. First of all, Tyrese and the injuries, bro, play a part. They're gonna play a part, but he really don't have footing to really be making too much noise, bro. I'm with Moss on that. They gonna be fair with him. They've been fair with everybody, bro. Like Stone, bro. Like he had a lot of criticism going into the rebuild, and he did it in 4 years, bro. And I mean, he got us back to prominence. We ain't won no championship, but we back competitive, and we back in the making noise segment of the NBA. So we back on the competition though. So my thing is this, bro. Out with KD. So that's it with Tari. He gonna get a fair deal. He just have to stay healthy. KD, That's a little bit more complicated, but I'm gonna keep it real short and sweet. I believe it was an understanding from the start of the year. I mean, from the start of the trade when he came in. I believe that they count and Raphael Stone probably told him, "Hey man, as long as you healthy, we know you that guy, bro. We gonna get the best out of you. You body healthy, you cool. Hey, we ready to rock with you. A deal gonna get done. The business gonna get done. We just want to get the basketball. My thing is with KD, bro, is health. You know what I'm saying? I don't think scare me. I think they'll probably wait to the deadline because he's a veteran. So I think they got to what February or something like that to sign him to extension. So I think a deal will get done, 2 year deal for KD, bro, around 50, probably 54, 50 between 52 and 54 million a year, bro. 2 year extension, that's fair for him. I think he'll take a deal like that on this team. And with the state income, like man, that does make a big difference, bro. Because he's gonna be getting more of his money. When them checks come in, the taxes gonna be way less than what they be, especially in Phoenix. She's high up there, bro. And so with that being said, I think the KD deal will get done as long as he healthy and he's looking like they figured he should be looking with this squad. At that point, I think yeah, deal get done. You know what I'm saying? All things being equal. Um, as far as the schedule, I can see us going 16-4, bro. Only maybe Cleveland, OKC, Orlando, and Denver. Excuse me, are the only 4 games that I foresee really being problematic. And I'm saying that tongue in cheek. I don't really believe that. I believe we match up with all those guys. I'm just saying it might be a bad night on one of them nights, bro. It might call us on the back to back. I didn't really look at the back to back, as far as the back being the back to back or whatever on the schedule. But those are the 4 games that kind of give me concern. I think Orlando's stacked. I think they paused for for a top 3 seed in the East this year. Cleveland bringing back everybody, I think, except Ty Jerome and maybe another bench player. I don't think nobody in their
Now they
starting
brought in
lineup, bro.
Lonzo Ball.
Then
Lonzo
they
Ball,
brought
I
in
believe.
Ball and
They brought
Cass
in
LeVert
Lonzo
left.
Ball.
Right,
Okay.
right,
Yeah.
right. So yeah, I think they're gonna be cool, bro. I think Cleveland will be okay. I think they'll be good in the regular season, and they probably that's probably a game. But we didn't have no issues with them last year with Jalen and Dylan, so we added KD, we added more size, more stability in scoring, and more consistency. So IQ will be higher, more length, and a better score, quite frankly. So I think we'll be good on that aspect, bro. I don't see us going no. I think 16-4, bro. I'm really leaning more than 17-3. I'm gonna say the first 20 games, not the first 10. I'm gonna say that. I think we'll go 17-3, 16-4 in the first 20 games, bro.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should
that's my
be at the
spread.
same level that we were last year. I know the other
Yeah,
teams got better and made some moves and stuff like that, and it's the NBA,
right.
so KD, and when it comes to chemistry and camaraderie, I don't think that's going to be an issue with us because you still have the young core guys and you have Fred VanVleet, and Fred VanVleet is an important piece to this, team as
Yeah,
far as the young
absolutely.
guys. He's a general, and you don't want KD to be on a team with no solidified point guard or
Yeah,
not saying that Fred is the traditional point guard, but you understand where what
he
he
could.
does
Yeah,
for his
yeah.
level of play. So with
He
KD being
definitely.
here,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
No, I ain't trying to cut you off and say yeah. He definitely steers the coffee, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fred do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He the captain of the ship, bro. And when he on the floor, bro, he calms everybody down and everybody in the right position. You know what I'm saying? But KD's just gonna be the guy that we need him to be, bro. Coming in, give us what you give, bro. Coming in, be a scorer, be a go-to guy in clutch moments, bro. And and just don't
And just
he
like
don't. Hmm?
this comment right here, Chess read, he say teams got deeper and faster on both East and West. I would agree with that. And they added more size. You know what I'm saying? With the double bigs, they want another big to come off the bench for them. When you look at the Denvers, the
Right,
Clippers,
right,
they adding, you know what I'm saying, big guys. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers
right.
trying to get bigger, adding Aiden and what I'm saying, keeping, Jackson Hayes, even though he's still wet behind the ears as far as, all that going on. But you see what they doing as far
Mm-hmm.
as what the Rockets did, and then we didn't even push to the Western Conference Finals. Ain't nobody trying to be like the Minnesota Timberwolves. Nobody's trying to be like certain these other teams that they didn't have their eyes on. So when you see what the Rockets is doing, you know that we're trying to do something special. So with this KD shit, bro, it's just gonna bring another element, dog. It's gonna bring another element. Hey, but hold that thought, Jada. I got Dre pulling up. Hey, Dre, what's good, Dre?
Shit, what's up, y'all? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good? What's up with it?
Uh, shit. Man, I think it's just I think it's just people making a whole bunch of nothing out of nothing. You know what I mean? Like I say,
As far as the
like I
contracts
say,
and
like
shit.
yeah, because like I say, I said this earlier. J Dog hit on pretty much everything I was gonna say. You know what I mean? Because like I say, KD, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he been in talks with trying to get with the organization. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, you and J Dog was right. During the entire season. They've been in talks since the beginning of the season. You know what I mean? Especially after that last time we beat them before we headed to the playoffs. So you know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure they had talks about like about coming to the organization, what the organization gonna be looking like. You know what I mean? His place gonna be in the organization, how much he gonna be, what I'm saying, what he could be looking for, what we're trying to do as an organization with our young players. Because you know what I'm saying, like it'll be stupid for KD to come down here and try to demand max money in the middle of us having all this young talent and trying to make sure we keep most of the talent or as much of it as possible. You know what I mean? It's like you're not Golden State. You know what I mean? Like you want to win or you want to get paid. You know what I mean? It's not like we giving that man chicken feed. Like so you gonna get some. You gonna get paid like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're not trying to count your pockets, but you know what I mean. You gonna get a fair deal, man. You gonna get paid great money, but you need to, but we need to make sure we solidify signing our young guys before we sign you. You're gonna get paid, but we're gonna take care of you. But we want to make sure we got everybody under the umbrella, and then make sure that we're gonna pay our top young guy, which is one of the main reasons that you came here in Army. You know what I mean, and possibly Reed if we have enough cheese left over. You know what I mean. So down the road, it's just he needs to be understanding, which I think he is. I think it's just people just speculating, just like how they were speculating last year about us trading for KD. And even though everybody was like, oh, y'all gonna what I'm saying, you get KD, y'all got to give up everything. We were just everybody pretty much was like, no, if we get KD for a good deal, we'll take him. But if not, we can just stand pat. Ain't that what we said most of the year, J Dog? You know what I mean about KD coming. You know what I mean, and it's just I think it's just it's in the middle of the summer. You know what I mean. People just trying to make hubbub, for nothing. And like I say, I think I don't think he making it a big deal, bro. I really don't. You know what I mean. I think it's gonna be a fair deal. And as far as Tari, like I say, I think Tari he probably won't upwards of 20 some mil, but I think like I say, I think he's gonna get somewhere between 16 to 18, which is really good. You know what I mean? Like I say, we're not asking him to do a lot. We are, but it's a clear defined role, and you're gonna get paid. And the reason why he's gonna get that money, I believe they're gonna make a good deal is because they want to keep, like if you keep manageable contracts on the team, even though I'm against it, you want to keep tradable assets. And I'm against it, but I know how he been moving since, what I mean, since the start of his rebuild. He hasn't given anybody over, what I mean, besides Fred and Dylan, but it was just market value. He had to take what he can get to get those guys in the organization. But as
Right,
far as us,
right.
just signing crazy ass contracts, you know what I mean? He ain't been doing all that. He been giving management contracts, saying contracts with stipulations in them, contracts with clauses in them, like KPJ, clause, saying contracts with Jalen. Okay, you got a team option. You know what I mean? If you say ball out, you know what I mean? So I don't think he's gonna do that with KD, but he's just, hey, let us sign our young guys and we're gonna take care of you. It's a handshake under the deal type of, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
we'll
like
say
I
on the
say,
table type
man,
of this.
you don't get traded from a team when you out of control of the situation where you focusing on certain teams that you want to go to and not have a mutual agreement to that team. Like, okay, we're gonna give you this, and when you come over here, what I'm saying, if it's 122 the max deal, we're gonna start with that, but we know it ain't gonna be nothing less than 100 for two. So if you KD, you dealing with that. So I believe like Tyrese's situation is a different scenario because he's a youngin who's dealing with injuries, just like we all have our causes for KD. Tyrese in the same way. So 20 million a year, that's what I'm looking at and lower, So I just feel like that's just what it is with Tyrese's situation. But KD, yeah, it's just all about having a mutual agreement and mutual standpoint
Hmm.
with the team, the makeup of the team, knowing
Trying to do.
the future. You here for 2 years, really 3 years if you want to have an extension. It's this year and then the 2 years that we actually going to pay you from what we agreed on. So that's where, and when Mars came up here and said that we should wait it out. We don't have to get it done quickly as far as like starting the season up right away and having KD locked in. But if that happens, that's cool because maybe the numbers match up. We trust in Raphael Stone
Hmm.
how he moving with the in negotiations and getting people to buy into the contracts. That's the value for the team and for themselves as well. You have KD, who's a professional, and he know he's on the back end of his career. So it's like you're not trying to go in that LeBron James role where you want the most money. Not saying LeBron James want the most money in the world. I'm not saying it, but at the same time, you
I know
don't
what you
want to
mean.
be that. You don't want to be that in that situation where he just want the most money and it's about him and
Like
all
how
that shit.
Carmelo
So
did a
so
couple years ago.
yeah, yeah.
You know
So
what I'm
so
saying?
you want KD to buy into what you got going on before you got here, and that's buying into contracts and buying into what we got going on in the future because we have young guys that's ready, that could take a leap when you're not around, and we have to be, flexible to bring in guys to bring in guys when we on that level when these young guys are going into their prime.
Yeah, yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Because you got to look at it. You know what I mean. Like I'm pretty like I say, KD should be at this point where you know what I mean, leaving more money on the table. It kind of gives you a more chance to have a deeper team. You know, a more talented roster. You know what I mean. Like I say, you don't want to be trying to at the later stage of your career trying to piece
Hey
stuff together
Dre, in
with
fact,
you know
hey,
what I'm saying.
fact, Dre, if it's about championships, Dre, shit, nigga,
Exactly.
you should be sacrificing the most.
Yeah,
And if it's
you know exactly,
you
man.
got the most money, you know what I'm saying, you could probably, get. That's why I say 50 million.
They ain't nothing to sneeze at. Shit, you know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
no
40,
sneeze it.
46, 46 is where
Hey,
I
hey,
wanted to be.
Green, hey,
I ain't gonna
hey,
lie to you.
Greenleaf. Hey, Greenleaf.
What's up, what's up, Rick?
That's why I asked Mars that specific question because he was saying that all of every basically KD got all the leverage in this situation. I think it's 50-50, even with the Jalen and Dylan trade, because at the end of the day, that's a contract. We don't pay Jalen and we don't pay KD. Trust me, it's gonna be another player that's want to come here and play for this team and for Emi Udoka, bro. So us getting a player here is not the main issue. But that's why I asked him, is it about KD getting paid or is it about you want to win? Because he can go anywhere, but I think this is the best fit for him to win. Now, if you go somewhere else, will it be a winning situation or will it be about money?
Right,
I can't see. I,
right.
I can see you going to another team and possibly winning, like maybe like a Denver, but they're not gonna pay you. That's gonna be a winning situation. Why not just stay here? It's the same thing, and you're gonna have more of a role here. So is it about winning with KD or is it about the money at the end of the day?
Like, bro, and it's not like KD slowing down too, right, Rich? So even if
Right.
you get out there, this like you 40 years old now in your KD years where you're not getting paid 50 million, like Dre said, maybe it's 45, but you dragging your career on because you're still playing at a high level. It ain't like you can just, hang your jersey up because you tired of the shit. Like, nigga, you a hooper. You can still do this and you a shooter. It ain't like yo. I know injuries getting involved. That's like ankle sprains and niggas bumping to your knees and shit like that. But other than that, like you can play, you can drag your career on by being a serviceable player instead of being at the high level player. If you want to ride into the sunset and be at the top of the mountain with your career, win a championship with Houston, and then like that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And then if your contract is acceptable, at the same time, you can still formulate a good squad around you and get more championships. And you know what I'm saying? And add on more to your legacy. Because they say you couldn't do it without Stephen Curry. You couldn't do it with these superstars, super teams and shit. So what can you do with a real cultural based team? Now, you know what I'm saying, KD? What can you do? So if you do that, if you win, let's just say if he win a
Shoot,
championship
you know
this
what I'm
year
saying?
with the
Like
Rockets,
this will be his most valid win if he did
it'll
because
be
it's
it'll
not
be
a
valid as
superstar
hell.
team. It couldn't
And
know what I'm saying
then
because
and
like you say,
then
I ain't gonna lie to you,
and
Rick. I
then
ain't gonna lie to
and
you,
then,
Green.
but Dre, I'm just
Go
saying
ahead.
like if that happens, bro, you can add on more years to your career with the squad that you have because you
Because they
ain't in
doing
your
most of the
prime
heavy
KD
lifting.
days. You know what I'm saying? They doing the more heavy
Yeah,
lifting and you just producing what you supposed to produce, shooting 50,
yeah.
40, 90, being who you are. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
and you know what I'm saying, and like and to add on to the point, you know what I mean. Like I say, when he went to Golden State, you know what I mean. Like, dude, like it's not like he left OKC and he had chop liver. You know what I'm saying? I hate how people, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, like them two rings in Golden State, I don't really count them. I count them, but you know what I'm saying, it don't mean shit to me because you know what I'm saying, like you left a team that had a future MVP. You on a team that had ultimately three MVPs on it. You know what I mean? It's going like if you look at it just from talent standpoint, when they went to the finals when they was young, you know, you had all the talent in the world. Y'all had draft picks. Y'all had cap space. You know what I mean? It's just y'all weren't
But
able to keep it.
For me, Dre, I get what you're saying. Like as far as your angle saying it don't mean nothing, but
I ain't say
for
nothing, but
KD, it's
it
about legacy. You know what I'm saying?
it
Because
is.
when you look at championships, they're gonna say, oh, they got 5 championships. They're gonna say how you won them championships. They might put a highlight reel. Let's just say if KD won the championship with the Rockets, and like you said, it might be the most valuable, the most praised at this stage of his career with a young group, and he's older. And it looked different when you switched up on OKC and going to another
Mhm.
team to beat them. You joined the ops, right?
You know what
So
I'm saying?
they
You
look at
joined
you as a
the
weak guy,
greatest team ever assembled on paper.
right?
On paper. You
So,
know what I mean?
but he was the best
Yeah.
player in my opinion on that
No,
team.
he knows. Well, I mean, yeah, but no, so but look at it like this. You know, say you're the second best player in the league, bar none. You're the second best player in the
Nah,
league,
I get that. I get that.
and then you join arguably the greatest team ever assembled on paper in the race. Like, come on, bro. It wasn't even really fair. You get what I'm saying? So, like I say, when you come to
Bro,
a young
for
upstart
niggas,
team who
but
no
Dre,
star,
for
it's
niggas
just
that ain't
talent.
LeBron fans, they feel like they're for LeBron. Why would you join D Wade and Chris Bosh to join all y'all niggas in y'all prime, 27,
But
28 years old?
but no,
Y'all
so
join forces to take over the league. That's
but
unfair. And you only got
it's
one
but it's
championship out
different
of
though.
that.
It's different. Like, you know, what I'm saying, the reason why I say it's different for LeBron never had the talent that KD had. You know what I'm saying, when he was in Cleveland, you know what I'm saying, his first 7 years. So you know what I'm saying, so you can't really judge it like that because you gotta look at it like this. The reason like people look at it, you gotta be objective. You know what I'm saying? LeBron got there, they worst team league. The next year, you know what I'm saying, like, I think they won like 37 some game. Very next year, shit, from his third year and up, shit, they in the playoffs every single. So they were never bad enough to get those top tier type draft
No.
picks.
But
You
for
get what I'm
him to be the
saying?
best, for him to be, what I'm saying, title as the best player, the chosen one, and all that stuff to go and team up like that with other guys that's probably like top 5 or top 3 in their positions, that's building up
Yeah,
a team to take over. So that's some discredit there. Just like KD is some
I get you.
discredit. I'm just saying it's always
Yeah,
gonna be some type of discredit when you're moving like that in this era. So with KD coming to Houston, I don't feel like it'll be
it's
like
not the
that
same.
because
It's
it's not the
not
same.
because you know what
It
I'm saying, because
ain't the
it's like
same.
it's no established superstars. It's just young
Right.
budding stars with a whole bunch of talent. And the thing is, you know what I'm saying, you're adding to it. You're not joining a team that won a championship. You're not joining the MVP on the team that you're going to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you joined a team that they got
You
knocked
just
out in the first round. They got
yes, you
knocked out
know,
in the first
like
round. That was young.
and hungry
Some
with
guys was
no
immature, but
with a whole
the
bunch of
guys that
talent.
hold on. So the guys that was immature is not here. Dylan
Yeah.
Brooks. dealing with shit off the court. Jalen Green did who knows what he dealing with off the court. And you have Fred VanVleet's probably the only straightforward type of guy. So you're not dealing with those dudes no more. You bringing in the guy who really want to hoop. You know what I'm saying? He produced what he produced. And you still have Fred. You still have Al P, Jabari, and Alma Thompson. The three dudes out of the young core who really stepped up. Tyrese as well, but he was limited as well too, just like
Yeah,
Jabari was. So when you put all that together with veterans and niggas that's gonna come in and hoop, and that's when you already kept the guys that's gonna come in and hoop. We can say what we say about Reed Shepard, but Reed Shepard, he put in that work too. Even though, you know what I'm
hmm
saying, he ain't where he's supposed to be as far as our expectation. He got some room to grow and be there. But at the same time, I can see that he's gonna put in that work. He's coachable. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He's not arrogant.
You
He's
gotta let them
not, you know
grow.
what
You
I'm saying?
gotta let them
So
grow
you
into
gotta
it.
let him grow into this situation. You know what I'm saying? But if he was on a trash team and you can just put the ball in his hand, you're gonna see what you get in the summer league. But I think his game is going to be different. It's transition differently with the makeup of this group, bro.
Let me get in there,
Mhm.
man. No
Go
doubt.
ahead.
Let me get in there if y'all don't mind, bro.
Go ahead, J
Cause
Dot. Go ahead.
cause I'm gonna bring all y'all points together, cause y'all all made excellent points about KD. You know what I'm saying? And y'all basically all saying the same kind of shit in different ways. And I'm gonna say, this is why I say to that, bro. Rich made a hell of a point. If it is 50-50, it might be more 60-40 Rockies. And I'm gonna say why. KD talk all that. I ain't worried about my legacy shit, but he really is, bro. And the Rockets affords him an opportunity to change the narrative on his career. And that's why I'm bringing it home, because y'all Green went into it about what he talking about with the KD shit and the OKC shit, bro. That leaving that team when you had a squad that was built around you and was built to win, and you all you need to do was just kind of stay the course, bro, and y'all
Shit,
would have
run it
probably
back.
yeah,
Run it back.
and y'all would have broke through, but you went with the ops. You created a narrative, but you won in Golden State. You was the best player on that team. You know what I mean? You won, right? But that was Steph's team, bro. They built that team from the ground up. They added you, but they had won before you got there. So it was never gonna be your team. It was always Steph's team because he been there. He got the bricks, from the foundation. So that it hurt him being over there and being the best player, but not getting the credit. And I understand that. But and then he go to Brooklyn, it didn't work out. He went to Phoenix, it didn't work out. Bro, this is the opportunity for him to change the course on the narrative of his career as him, because KD, we can say we won by him, bro. KD had a stellar career, bro. KD is awesome. I talk shit about him because I didn't like him leaving. He's one of my favorite players in the league. But when he left OKC, that shit broke my heart because I knew if he would have stayed there, they would have broke through, bro. But he didn't have the patience to really wait it out. So I get it. He was still young and in his prime. So I understand what he did. I understand I wouldn't have did it, but I understand him. Okay, you feel how you feel. You feel like you can't be the KD you want to be. So okay, move on. But I wouldn't have went to no freaking Golden State, not the ops. But it is what it is. But the thing of it is, he's gonna sign the deal because it does, bro. To y'all point, this is the best opportunity for him. And like Rich said, bro, you can go somewhere else, but you ain't gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? We can pay you here. You best opportunity for you. You feel me? You can win a championship here, change and control the narrative on your career, and get it back to where it was, where they thought you was that guy. You let a young team that wasn't able to get over the hump yet, that was up and coming, use the missing piece, and you was able to basically do what Kawhi Leonard did in Toronto. You feel me? And Kawhi Leonard still getting credit for the shit he did in Toronto, bro. And that team was already ready made and
Fact,
had already
fact.
been deep in the playoffs, bro, without Kawhi. You feel me? You bring in Kawhi, you get rid of DeMar DeRozan, you go back to where you was and beyond because now you got a closer. DeMar DeRozan always showed it came up small in the biggest moments, bro, in the playoffs. Kawhi was big time in big moments. So you subtract one guy, you add one guy, it gets you over the hump. We subtracting Jalen. and Dylan, we're adding KD. What we missed out last year on offensive efficiency and timely buckets in crunch time and things of that nature, we getting that now. We got more size at a position, you know what I'm saying, that we didn't have last year. Jalen, a smaller guard, yeah, he athletic, he do all the things, but he wasn't physical, and it showed in the playoffs. They were able to take advantage of that. So I just believe this gives KD the best opportunity to rewrite the reroute his legacy, bro, and to make it better for him retiring and going into the sunset, bro, with a ring or two on his belt and leading the team and being that guy to get a team over the hump and not just added piece to an already ready-made championship team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
everything is there for him, bro, on both
yeah,
sides.
it is for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We'll get out there the King Elijah 94 era shit. Now
Yeah.
now people want to cap on that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
right.
because Jordan. Y'all got that because Jordan wasn't there and all that
Yeah.
shit. But
Yeah.
Jordan ain't the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that shit. So then you transition out there T-Mac, his capping ass era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all mean we know his injury issue.
Yeah.
You feel me? Steve Francis was my nigga. You
Yeah.
know, you transition out like everybody has a story why you're a Rockets fan. So
Right.
going forward, when it's all about narratives, KD has to change the narrative.
Yeah.
KD has
And
to
he
change
won't.
the narrative for his
That's
career
right.
and for this Rockets
That's right.
organization because we always been
That's
bringing in
facts.
these dudes that's hellified talented, that's hellified, worthy of their paychecks. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what they do, we paid Trevor Ariza big time money. He was a role player the whole time. You feel me?
Right.
It wasn't until he
Right.
came back and was solidified who he was. So what I'm saying, like bringing in KD, all that shit that we Harden, his
Right.
ass too. It's gonna be some
Right.
Harden slander when I'm talking. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because his bitch ass couldn't do shit in the weeds of the
in the
moments and
clutch.
shit.
Yeah,
In the
lie.
clutch.
In the
He
clutch,
couldn't
nigga,
do
he
it.
come.
Everybody and their mama knew it, bro.
He couldn't
So
do it.
2-12.
come on, bro. And you the
That's
leader and
facts.
you leading shooting threes. What everybody else gonna do? Shoot threes and brick
They
that
gonna
shit.
shoot three, bro. Yeah.
Get busy. Get to the basket.
So
That's what we
so
should have been
so
doing.
outside of Harden, you bringing in KD, who's different, different basketball player. You
Right.
know, it's about a team, and that's what we about. It's about building up a team. Defense first. KD gonna play defense. He's a hooper. He know the energy and the effort it takes to play defense. Not saying he's a stopper, but effort counts. So you bringing in this type of level of player right now with the squad. You know, Ime Udoka has a relationship with him, or Ivy, Jeff Green, Steven Adams. So he's comfortable, and they want to win some shit. Want to win some shit. Yeah, that's what it's all about, bro. It's all about winning. It's all about buying into what the organization want from these contracts, want from these
Right.
players, and that's what it's about, bro. And it's gonna speak volumes, and it's gonna travel and rattle the whole NBA. Everybody gonna
Right.
want teams, guys to buy in from rookie scale contracts. If you ain't worth this, you ain't finna get no $200 million contract. You
Right.
know, if you don't want that, then move around. You know,
That's facts, bro. That's 100% facts, man. And I believe
hey,
and
salute,
I
elder. I
believe
seen
it
the
too,
chat.
bro. KD want to win, fam. He want to, and I know KD say he ain't tripping on his legacy and this, that, and the third. He ain't worried about it. But bro, yes, he is, bro. And this gives him an opportunity, bro, to change the narrative, like you said, on his career, bro. If he's able to come here and win a championship, lead this young team to a championship, bro, it does wonders for his legacy, bro. You know what I mean? They could take that. Oh, you just got rings because you was Steph off his resume. Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was able to, be the straw that stirred the drink. You know what I'm saying? Houston and lead those guys. Yeah, they had a number one. They had a top 5 defense, but their offense was something to be desired. I came in and changed all this shit around. The defense was even better because I think our defense is gonna be even better this year with KD. You feel me? Dylan was good, bro. I
Yeah,
want to give Dylan his
yeah, yeah.
props, but KD plays. He's underrated defender, bro, and he know how to use his body. He know how to use his length, and he's very intelligent and high IQ basketball player. So I think our defense and our players are bigger, stronger, and faster, and more ready to take another step this year. Our young guys, bro. So I think our defense will be even better than it was last year.
I believe, yeah, most definitely it's gonna be, we're gonna take a leap. We do it every year since Ime Udoka been here, so I don't think we're gonna take a step back just because we have KD. I believe we're gonna take a different leap, bro. You know what I'm saying? We might not, we might be over exaggerating what we saying, but then when the season really, come down to it, they might over exceed 60 plus wins. You feel me? And try to rock out on some different shit. Like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't know who's gonna win 50 plus games. You feel me? And it surprised and exceeded other guys' expectations, people expectations. So that's what I feel like that we're gonna get from the Rockets. And at the same time, they've been telling us, J-Dog, that Rich, Dre, that y'all need KD. Y'all need KD. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need nigga like yeah, bro, but goddamn now I know the mission. I know the mission that we on, man. You gotta expose, you gotta see what these young dudes built like.
You got to.
You feel me?
Got to
At
give
the
him
end
an
of the day,
opportunity,
yeah, because when KD rise like he is, what were you talking about? You can't come up here with all that penny pitching, basketball talk. You see how the panel change up and switch up when real basketball talk, ain't no trolling no certain individual players. You can't be no fanboys about who you love and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to say, oh, you a Jalen Green fan. You know what I'm saying? Every time you Jalen Green on thumbnail, nigga. Nah, nigga, this H-Town, J-Dog. I support whoever. You feel me, on my squad. Couldn't get out the stick around. So I love that nigga, you know what I'm saying, as a player, and because you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, bro, I rock with my Rockets.
Right.
At the end of the day, I rock with my Rockets. No questions asked. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. What's up, DJ?
What's good, Greenleaf? I ain't even know you was back going hard like this. I'd have been popping up and down, seeing it pop up. I've been having to catch the replays. But what's up, J-Dog, Dre, everybody on stage, Rich?
What it do?
And I'm just happy, like you just said, we can actually have legit convos now, so it ain't no pitting each player against each other type, you know what I'm saying, situation.
Yeah, that's lazy basketball talk. All that trying to put players against each other. That's easy to do, bro. Anybody could do that shit.
They trying to do it. They trying to make Bar. They trying to make Bar the new whipping boy.
What's up, Mike?
What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Mike, you see the play, Mike. You see the play,
man.
Mike?
I mean, I caught it last stream. I'm like, God damn, man, look here, man. Lord have mercy. Can we not do this? I mean, once, man, you put when you got that rocket red, white, you know what I'm saying, yellow on, or whatever color they want to put on, man. Come on, man. I don't like all that. And I ain't trying to beat nobody up with because I got a better talking point and all this other weird ass stuff. Man, I'm a Rocket fan. I rock with the Rockets, man. All that other stuff, man, I don't know, man. It just look like, man, backbiting type activity. Instead of we working together and pushing the product and you know what I mean. I ain't saying everything got to be kumbaya because man, we supposed to have the talking points and stuff like that. But come on, guys,
hey, Mike,
man.
Mike,
yes, sir.
KD wouldn't be on my screen right now if niggas like Elder, Ticket, you know what I'm saying, all of us, you know what I'm saying, as far as like we ain't trying to give up a haul for a superstar, but they say they know what we need if we want to get to where we want to get to. So you understand, you know what I'm saying, real basketball talk because it ain't no biasness, you know what I'm saying, as far as like an individual player, so like but going LP and Jalen who better and all this stuff like or Ahmed Thompson and Jabari is better, like bro, come on.
But Green and Mike, you know where they come from. Some people just divisive. You know what I'm saying? It could be peace. They gonna find a reason to like have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna find a way to dispute. But like I said, I want dudes that really around here that's on some rocket shit, on some basketball talk. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to just stir up the pot just because you want to see a nigga yell at you and make you seem like you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like you starting up some shit. But I want some real basketball shit. And we here now, man. Hey, let me get to Elder. Hey, Pastor, what up, Pastor? Elder, you there? Pastor. I can't hear him. Can y'all
Once
hear him?
Elder says 2 cents, I got a question for him too, Green, and it's for the whole panel, but Elder too when he done saying his
Yeah,
piece.
I can't hear Pastor. I don't know where he is.
Nah, we can't hear him neither.
Hey, Pastor, I can't hear you on my end, on our end. Go out and come back in, Elder. But y'all go ahead, man. The panel open right now.
What I was gonna ask y'all, and when Elder come up, I know he gonna give a good argument. I already know he gonna argue Lakers, but now that we got KD on the team, I feel like Rockets all-time squad can go up against anybody, even Lakers or Celtics. Cause look, we got Hakeem, Clyde, Barkley, Harden, KD, Westbrook, Dwight Howard, Steve Francis, T-Mac, Yao, Moses Malone. Come on, bro.
And we had some great players come through the city.
Uh-huh.
Great players. Moses Malone, like I said, Elvin Hayes,
Elvin
Keem Olajuwon, who's a real imprint of the Rockets. When you think of Rockets, you think of King first. I don't know how y'all feel, but I think of King when it comes to the Rockets.
And he don't get the credit he's supposed to.
He so don't.
Nah, he don't, bro.
Well, they be saying they be hating. They got 11 people in front of him, man. I mean, like some of them supposed to be, but nah, he ain't in no 11th spot.
Nah,
And
You know
to me,
what's funny,
better,
bro?
and to me, he better than Duncan, man. They could sell that somewhere else. All that because
Man,
they
he's
wanted.
better than
Duncan came in a whole better situation than what Elijah one came in.
he better
You know
than
what I mean?
he better than Kareem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't want to
didn't
talk
Elijah
about
one
it?
go to the finals? What was it? His rookie year or sophomore year? People forget
The
that.
rookie year.
Yeah, people forget that.
You know what I mean? Well, we lost saying we our situation with the Rockets was you had Ralph Sampson get hurt, and we
Yep.
had a whole bunch of boys on cocaine.
Elder, you heard our argument?
I didn't hear it. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, you good, homie?
We said
Yeah, I can hear you,
Rockets
Elder.
all time.
What's up,
We
Elder?
said
Salute.
What's up?
Rockets all time team can go up against anybody all time team. I already know you're gonna throw Lakers in it.
I'm sure y'all can go up against them. Don't mean you can get your head beat in. I mean, what you saying?
Ain't no head getting beat in out your mind.
Y'all know the Lakers got the best all-time team, bro. They got so many Hall of Famers, top 50 players came through LA, bro. I don't think not even Boston. I don't even think nobody can compete against the Lakers all-time teams, bro. I mean, them dudes that had everybody playing in LA. So Rockets cool, but y'all will get y'all head beat in by the Lakers, you know.
Hey, Elder gonna stay on the Lakers, man.
Kenny
He gonna
Smith,
stay on the Lakers.
y'all point guard. Kenny Smith.
All time.
Harden? What you
Kevin
All
Murphy.
time. Hey, Harden and Kevin Murphy on
Chris Paul.
Harden and Kevin Murphy.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, J-Dog.
Literally starting with a loser. I'm sorry.
I got Harden and Kevin Murphy.
Both, you're starting with losers. You're starting with 2 losers. Guys ain't never won nothing.
He say 2 losers.
It's not a conversation. We don't need to have this. Let's stick to 2025 Rockets basketball.
Hey, Elder, let's do that, man. Let's do that.
That nigga might be right.
I had to mess with Elder on Greenleaf. I had to mess with him one time. We second grade.
Elder.
How about that, Elder? We second grade. We can move on.
So, hey, Elder, what you got on the stream, man, with this KD situation, his contract extensions and things like that, from what you heard and what you seen and everything? And how you feel about the NBA schedule release?
I didn't. I heard about it. I didn't look at any of it though yet.
Okay.
So I know I was interested because I know one of the brothers the other day said that y'all should go 10-0 to start, even though he didn't know the schedule. So I was curious from that point. Like when they do release it, I want to know what y'all first 10 games are, so we can kind of see.
It's still 10-0. It's still 10-0. I said that.
Here you go, right here, Elder. Pass.
All right. Yeah.
No, I said 8-2 though. I said 8-2. 8-2.
Game number 1, you have OKC and the Rockets. And I think we like in the first 34, 35 games we on the road. But game number 2 is Detroit, Brooklyn, game 3, Toronto, Boston, Dallas, Memphis, San Antonio Spurs, Milwaukee Bucks, and then the Washington Wizards in the first 10 games of the season.
5 cream puff games to start the season. That's crazy. Because
Yeah.
Brooklyn, Toronto, Boston.
Dallas.
No, Dallas ain't no cream puff. Dallas ain't no cream puff at all. Milwaukee
Washington.
and Washington. Milwaukee not a cream puff, but Washington, you got 4.
You just don't know. Yeah, you don't know.
Washington, Boston, Toronto, and Brooklyn. Those are cream puffs. Those teams are not going to be good no matter what. Milwaukee at Milwaukee, Memphis at Memphis. Those are tough. You know what I'm saying? Those are tough. And then the San Antonio game is a primetime game. So
Orlando, Cleveland, iffy. You know, it could go either way.
I can see why Rockets fans would say, "Hey, we better go 8-2 right there, get off to a good start." I'd be happy with 6-4 if I was Rockets fans. I'd be happy with that, you know, because you should be 4 definite. You got to beat Brooklyn, Toronto, Boston, and Washington. You got to beat them teams. You should be able to beat Milwaukee because I just don't think they're going to be clicking at that time. San Antonio going to be tough. Memphis going to be tough. Detroit is definitely going to be tough.
So worst, like base level 6-4, right? And in best case scenario 8-2, 9-1. So
yeah, 9-1. Y'all on.
I'm saying on the good. If we rolling off of OKC win, and then we go to Detroit. I mean, we at home against Detroit and Brooklyn. Then you have to go to Toronto. I'm just saying, the outcomes, all that stuff.
Yeah, y'all clicking out the gate. Y'all 9-1, bro. Y'all clicking out the gate. Because some of them home. I mean, I'm saying they get some of them on the road. It's just tough. It's the NBA. It is tough. But it's nice y'all got some of the lower non-playoff teams to start the season off. You know what I'm saying?
Who was that we lost to last year? We had no business losing to one of them.
Brooklyn.
Charlotte, San Antonio.
First game of the season, Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte, San Antonio.
Yeah, we was handling them at first.
We had the lead. Yeah, we had the lead on them.
Nigga, Portland beat our ass last year, bro.
Yeah, we told to start. Yeah, we told to start.
So I got a tough.
Hey, somebody got an echo. Y'all turn your TV down.
That is not me.
It's not Mike. No, it's Charles Robbins. Oh, you got an echo, Charles.
Sound like he working.
He's on that TV in the background.
Yeah, I got to go ahead and mute him. But go ahead.
I actually like y'all selves to start the season. Now the problem is, if you playing this cream puff like this, it's really gonna be loaded at the end. Because I mean, you got Utah twice, you got Phoenix, you got Portland, Washington, Boston, Toronto, Brooklyn.
I wonder why we play Utah back to back like that.
You know they're doing that now, where they
okay.
They typically are like a day or two apart. Like that's back to back.
Yeah. I think we got the Clippers like that again. Back to back.
And they're both in Utah.
But see, hey, Elder.
Right now. Yeah, go ahead.
But see, you said that last year. I think if you would have said that about last year's team, I could agree. But since they kind of like got their feet under they feet up under them, and they know what to expect going down the stretch, I think they know how to pace themselves. So I don't really think they struggle, even if the competition does get a little steeper. I don't think so. I just think they're a well balanced team now. I think they will be adjusted. I think they know what to expect going into the playoffs, and they're gonna be revved up, ready to go.
One thing y'all did very well last year, in my opinion, was beat. You had a couple little minors, but y'all beat teams that you were supposed to beat. You had the little hiccup against Charlotte very early, which it can happen to anybody early. First couple games, that can happen to any team, no matter who they are. And then when y'all lost VanVleet, you had some hiccups. That's the thing I'm more concerned with.
Yeah, that 6 games in a row hurt.
Yeah, your veteran. What do you do with your veteran leadership? Like, I wasn't sold on the fact that y'all going to have a good offensive team if if Kevin Durant go down.
I'm scared, Elder. I'm scared to death of that, man. If him or Fred VanVleet go down, I'm curious what we do.
Go down. Y'all in some trouble. Major.
I think we still. Well, yeah.
Somebody got.
We'll put it like this. Okay, if KD go down, who's supposed to step up? If Fred's still out there,
well,
Dorian Finney-Smith and Tyrese and then Jabari. Well, Jabari have to step up on another level, other than Dorian Finney-Smith and Tyrese, and he's gonna have to step up as well. And Ahmed Thompson and Alperen Sengun will have to step it up.
Yeah, because I almost stepped up last year. I think it's got to be Sengun this year, bro.
I'll give an example. Y'all remember when Dallas went down? We just thought they were gonna. When Kyrie we thought they were gonna fall just to the bottom, right? And remember how they kept competing and they messed around and made it into the play-in, right? Well, the number one thing that surprised everybody was how good of a playmaker Marshall was. We didn't know he could go in there and do that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna need somebody to step up like that. That could be Armand Thompson. That could be Reed Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna need somebody that can step in there and play make if one of them two guys go down. The reason I'm not counting Dallas out, I'm thinking they're gonna be in there. They got D'Lo, y'all. D'Lo, I don't care if D'Lo ain't no scrub, man. D'Lo can play. And he's a point guard. He's a playmaker. He's a shooter. He's a scorer. He's crafty. He ain't great defensively, but D'Lo can win you games, especially regular season games. And the team is so good defensively, they can actually hide him on the defensive end. They can. So I'm not counting Dallas out. D'Lo can just kind of hold the ship for them. Him and Marshall do some major playmaking. Man, Dallas.
And with that rookie, but AD has to be healthy at that time, though.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
To my Nimhard. Yeah, they got Nimhard too.
I'm saying here, PJ Watson, all them guys. But I'm just saying, if Kyrie's not out there, if Kyrie's not out there, and you have D'Lo out there, running the ship, but with AD, if AD, and we talking like how we talking with Kevin Durant, you have to put that into the fact that if AD had those bumps and bruises games where he's not playing consistently and things like that, how much of a team they are after that factor. You know what I'm saying, Elder? So I'm looking at it like that, not saying like that Dallas, what I'm saying. I don't see Dallas being a top 5 or even a top 8. They'll be battling for 7 through 10, in my opinion, if they really compete.
I ain't gonna front, y'all. I don't know that about Dallas yet. Dallas,
they still got their other centers, right, Elder?
Yeah, they do.
They should be coming back.
Flag, bro.
Lively.
Dallas still got they deep, bro. They still got PJ Washington. They deep, bro. Dallas is super deep. People count them out because Kyrie gone, but I'm telling you, I understand D'Lo is not Kyrie, but D'Lo can flow, bro. D'Lo ain't gonna hurt you on that end. And like I said, what hurts him most with D'Lo is the defense, but they team defense is so good. I don't see that big of a drop off. I really don't. And they are loaded at the wings, bro. They are loaded.
You think that rookie gonna be solid, Elder?
Hell yeah, he's the real deal. He's the #1 pick, bro. That dude already been playing against these dudes. He was on the Olympic team. Remember all that stuff?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Not gonna be afraid, and they finna feature him. Why you think in the summer league they had him handling the ball? They trying to make him a playmaker as well, right out the gate. They understand from watching the finals, you gotta have multiple guys be able to play make.
What they got him playing at the 3?
Yeah, they playing him at the shooting the damn summer league. He was playing point guard. He was playing point in the summer league. That's like, dang.
I ain't gonna lie, you got a point, Elder. Him at 3, D'Lo at 2, and then Kyrie at 1. That's kind of scary with AD at the post.
Yeah, it's scary if Kyrie playing, but Kyrie, we know Kyrie ain't gonna be there half of the season.
Yeah,
I think he's sitting the whole season out.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If they want to really keep it smart, let them sit out the whole year. Don't rush them back.
I just think the better D'Lo and them play together, the longer he can sit and rest. But I'm not counting them out because even without Kyrie, that is a very well balanced.
No, yeah. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're gonna be trash. Like, you think they're gonna? I know they're gonna be better than Phoenix Suns or the Sacramento Kings. They're gonna be better with teams like that.
I think they're gonna be competing for the first 6 spot. I don't think they're gonna be fighting for playing.
So, Elder, out the whole league, would you say they're gonna be around 15th, 17th in the league, like middle of the pack?
Who?
Bro, he just said that they're gonna be a top 6 seed.
I think they're gonna be fighting for a top 6 seed in the West, bro. They are so deep.
I ain't here.
I believe they're gonna be fighting for a top 6 seed in the West. They got shooting, they got ball handling, they got size, they got athleticism, they got youth, they got scoring. I mean, what's their weakness? Somebody tell me Dallas's weakness.
You said, well,
tell me Dallas's weakness. When you look at that roster 1 through 15, what's their weakness?
Well, right now, the only thing is,
what their weakness?
You know what I mean?
Like, as far as like making the playoffs or being a top 16, consistency. You know what I'm saying? Consistency. You know, like I said with AD, and then you dealing with a rookie. Like I want to see it. I like Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I like their team and what they doing, bringing in AD and shit like that. But I'm just saying, like, consistently and night-to-night basis, if AD ain't up to par, then you relying on no Kyrie and a rookie to form him up to be what he's supposed to be as a number 1 pick. So I'm just like, it's gonna be some tough nights for Dallas, but at the same time, they're gonna have some good nights too, you know. But I said 7 through 10, they still in that same. I don't think they're gonna drop off like that. I feel like they're gonna be in the same, you know, makeup of what they was last year. Adding AD,
I think they're gonna be way better than last year.
They're gonna be better. I mean, we all gonna be better.
And then you added Cooper Flag. You added the number 1 player in the country, a generational talent. They're saying
we still gotta see him though. We still gotta see him like that.
Oh yeah,
we gotta see him. How you feel about Timberwolves and all them? As far as competitive and
Timberwolves,
I don't think they're gonna catch nobody by surprise no more.
Yeah, they're the ones that I think if anybody can drop, I think it would be them because they just didn't really add anything and they lost key players, in my opinion. So if anybody drops, I think it'd be them. Maybe Memphis.
Memphis, okay.
I don't know what's up with the coaches and all, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. They may drop a little bit, but they may be fighting for the play-in, in my opinion. Those teams. But I don't see them dropping.
Y'all think Portland gonna do something? They gonna wake up this year?
Nah, they talking about selling them, Green.
I think didn't they sell them? Didn't somebody?
I like Portland. I really they did they got sold today, but I like the guard play. I mean they got a whole bunch of bigs, but I don't know if you saw that they like their little point guard Yuki Makanura or something like that. That little Chinese dude cold. I
ain't seen him.
Nah, he was balling. They like he was balling in some league. Like he was still a no. Like nothing like that was a center. I'm talking they got a guard. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he
they got
like
more Asian people.
Man, hey, look him up. You know what I'm saying? Watch him. You can mark or something like that. That boy is balling, dog. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he get into the paint. He played like how I would love for Reed Shepard to play. Like you know what I'm saying? He pulling up deep. He get into the basket. He's a facilitator. He can pass that rock. I ain't gonna lie to you. The boy can pass the rock. He's flashy with it too, but he make all the play. He make all the passes. Make all the play. I was surprised at him. You know what I mean? He pulling up from deep, like confident.
What's up,
like
B?
Yuki Makanara or something like that. That's the name. But like I said, if you look him up, you like he's balling. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I think they're gonna be okay. I think they're gonna get off Scoop this year. I think they're gonna get off Scoop this year.
They're gonna get off Scoop.
Well,
yeah, I believe so. Because you know what I'm saying, he not gonna miss. He not gonna miss with
who they bring? They got Holiday over there and Dame back.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, but Dame ain't gonna play. But it's just Scoop. He just doesn't. He don't seem like he got it. He just seems like he don't get it.
Well, if Holiday can't help him, they probably will get rid of him and make room for Dame. But they hoping that this is the year, so they finna let him go. Him and Holiday got that backcourt locked down, and they're gonna put Shade Sharp at 3. So now you got Grant at 4, and then whoever you want.
No. I think Shade gonna be there too. Cause I think what's that Tamani Kamara? I think he gonna be there 3.
He comes in.
He pretty good
off the bench.
Yeah.
Kamara comes off the bench.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying? If you want to be more bona fide,
right?
Yeah, I think so. They got like
he they 4. He they 4.
The only way Kamara get the start is if they move Grant. If they can figure something out, which I don't think they will, to move Grant, then Kamara start. If not, he's gonna be coming off the bench.
How many post players they got? Like 5 or 6, huh?
Yeah. Shaden Sharp is
Them boy,
definitely
well,
he gonna
they, he gonna be
especially
starting.
when
I
they
think
got
he's
rid
gonna
of
get it too.
Simons. They got rid of Simons. He went to Boston, so
Simons,
that'll
yeah.
wake him up. That'll wake him up.
Mhm.
He gonna have to start at 3 though. He gonna have to. So because you're gonna have.
I thought they put the ball in his hand.
One mission. What's up with the one mission? Hey, Eld, I got one mission and B pulling up on the back end. Hey, I want to see what they talking about. Hey, B, you pulled up first. You there, bro?
Oh yeah, bro. I'm here, bro. I'm
What's up,
sliding
man?
through.
Y'all jump in this bitch, man. Ain't no red carpets, man. What's up with it, man?
Yeah, man. I was gonna say, hey, I just saying, man, KD. I think KD's gonna extend with the team. Where else you gonna go? We got all the bad bitches. We got all the best food. Like, where else you gonna go? Everybody want. If you're gonna play your last city, it's either Miami or Houston, bro, or maybe LA. Like, so you ain't gonna go nowhere. So you might as well, bro.
And he broke up, homie.
I think he dropped out.
I feel what he's saying though. Like we got all the y'all know how
he made his
KD is.
point.
He like the Instagram models and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He got all that.
Got his Cambridge, that's what they saying.
It's a James Harden city. You know what I'm saying? Strip clubs and all you can do is hoop and fuck bitches and.
I mean, it's
that, but
you better be careful
oh, my bad.
doing all that. Better put that strap on. Man, that girl say the city running hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I done heard, boy.
He don't give
2 for 1. Y'all getting 2 for 3, 2 for 1, 3 for 1 now.
Houston #1 on there.
Yeah,
but hey, Greenleaf, was that
they got that
schedule that you put up? That was this year's schedule.
Yeah.
It's to me. It's looking like maybe 16-4. I don't know how anybody else is thinking for the first 20 games.
We were saying that. We were saying they should be pretty high up.
Yeah, I said 16-4, and that's at the worst.
That's this season of schedule.
Yeah, I think 16-4 is the worst we could do.
16-4.
16-4 for the first 20 games. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't jinx it. We can. Some can happen.
I mean, look
I'm gonna just take it that game for game.
Team, man. Look at them teams, man.
Wow. So y'all don't feel like y'all need no adjustment period with KD, no nothing. Y'all just ready.
I'm not saying that's one of the losses I put. We got OKC game 1 on there, don't we?
Yeah, that's a good point. We ain't got no time to just
winning or losing that game.
We winning it. I say we win.
I said that's why I said 16-4 at the worst, because I think that might be an L. That could be an L that we take, but that's the
only games that really concern me.
Game with Durant, but I don't know. It may be having these guys ready when it comes to.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna want to lose that on national
off season. Yeah, he's gonna be ready for that. But
and I'm taking it game for game.
That's the only thing I give them is they're just cognitive. They just together. So
they say, Elder, they say the KD is 4-6 ever since returning to OKC, and the Rockets is like 0-7 in season openers since a Harden era or some shit.
Yeah, so I don't see that trend changing this year. Not against the world champs on the road on ring night.
That's what I'm saying. I give maybe Oklahoma City.
You keep it up, your main best run be 0-2.
Cleveland, maybe Denver, maybe, but other than that, I'm not scared of really nobody else on here.
I wouldn't be surprised y'all start the season on 2
against Detroit. Why you gonna do us like that, Eld?
What do you mean like that?
Detroit kind of tough, but I like to say it's like I only really see.
We ain't dealing with that little draft matchup no more. We ain't dealing with the draft matchup drama no more.
What's Detroit team right now? What's Detroit team? I know Cade is Cade. I'll be coming back.
We don't know about Malik. Nobody know about Beasley yet, though. I don't think nobody knows about Beasley.
We don't know about Malik Beasley. They still got Tobias Harris over there.
They got a couple centers.
Miami, the shooter. They picked
Ron Holland.
Robinson.
Second year.
Yeah, they got Duncan Robinson. Yep.
You said somebody from Miami? Hold on.
No,
somebody from Miami?
Yeah, Robinson, Duncan Robinson. They
Yeah,
got
they
Oh,
got Duncan
Duncan
Robinson.
Robinson. Okay. Oh, damn, they got
Yeah, they
Duncan.
got
Oh, okay.
he gonna replace
that's
I
nice.
missed that.
Do they still
I
got the
missed that
other white
shit.
boy?
I think
What was
Nah, I
his
think
name?
Sexton.
you talking about Donovich?
No, Kamar.
Bob?
What is that nigga's name?
I don't know. I don't know. So whatever team they had that starting five, I still, saying my bias aside, I feel like the Rockets should be a better team or a better team than, Detroit Pistons. But at the same time, it's gonna be a competitive game. So I'm not gonna take that like, oh, we should just walk in Toyota Center with the dub. Like, no, I don't think that's gonna be the approach. But yeah, I'm confident that we should win that game against Detroit.
I feel like if any teams got a series against us, like we had a series with San Antonio last year, didn't we?
The team
We
I'm
had a
looking at
series.
missing
We had a
is
series with
OKC.
Portland.
Dallas gonna be a crazy one.
Cleveland, man.
Memphis, they trying to figure out who they are in the what I'm saying, premier weeks
I
or
think we
whatever.
beat Cleveland easily. I ain't gonna lie.
Milwaukee, they still got Giannis, so you don't know how that game's gonna be. Washington, Portland, Orlando gonna be competitive. So that's game 12. So yeah, I feel like
I
yeah,
Cleveland, Denver,
shit.
like the little
Cleveland and Denver.
out there where
We owned Cleveland last year.
you got to play Boston and Boston,
Yeah.
then home to play Dallas. All these are every other night. Boston, fly home all the way from Boston to play Dallas.
Well,
Then
I feel like Anthony Davis going to be injured in Dallas before we even. That's 5 games into the season. He's definitely injured.
you think he gonna be hurt by game 6, bro?
Yeah,
Really?
he's definitely injured by that time.
What
He's
this?
saw. He's brittle. He's
Hey,
brittle.
bro, what season did Anthony Davis start the season?
No, I'm just talking shit. I'm just saying that man.
Yeah, let's have a real conversation.
You can't even you can't even pinpoint him for any game though.
Hey, yeah, I'm taking like best case scenario. Everybody healthy right now.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Everybody healthy. That's what I'm looking at.
Tough
I'm
stretch.
looking at
Okay, but last time we faced Anthony Davis in Dallas is when
yeah.
we started
It was a
utilizing
it
our
was a
double
it was
big
a great
lineup.
game. Mm-hmm.
That's when we started utilizing the double big lineup, and that's when we realized it was effective. Now we so damn big. I mean, we got bodies for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they got bodies for y'all too. Go look at their roster.
I know they got bigs. They got bigs.
I'll tell you that all these Texas teams, I told y'all last year,
All the Western teams, period.
Texas teams are going to really do a lot of damage. These are going to be barn burners, and these are going to be just brawls with these Texas teams, y'all.
Spurs got weaker though, didn't they? Because
What?
they lost Chris Paul.
Nah, they ain't get weak.
They got De'Aaron Fox before season.
And they got the second pick. Y'all think Harper a joke?
Yeah.
Oh,
And Steven Castle, they are gonna get better. The young guys gonna get better, just like we talked about our guys. They're gonna get better. And they got De'Aaron Fox, like I said, Wemby should be getting better, healthier.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah, he been,
so I'm looking at it like that. So, but
yeah,
if
he
that
been
is the
training with
case,
ninjas and
but if that
Shaolin monks.
if
He
that
gonna
is
come
the
back
case,
whooping their head.
if that is the case, you know what I'm saying, injury, you know what I'm saying, knock on wood for everybody, you know, so you don't want, no, I want a hellified season because I love this NBA shit. I want everybody healthy and see the, best of the best. So, but I know injuries is a part of the game, but at the same time, you have to put that into the factor. But I'm looking at the season like everybody coming in healthy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even Philly, you know what I'm saying, outside of Joel Embiid and Paul George, what they saying? They might not even be ready for the season. So that's damn near 2 seasons
That's
with them two
crazy.
not even being on the court together like that. So, and I feel like those two guys talented enough. Joel Embiid with the MVP season that he had, and we ain't seen that shit after that. You know what I'm saying? After Harden left. And then you bring in Paul George, you know what I'm saying, who was reaching for the money, and then you look at his career, you're like, man, bro, you reaching for the contract. You ain't you got hurt on some weak ass shit off NBA premises. You
Yeah.
feel me? What who really pay you to get paid? So why is you getting hurt off the court doing shit like that? So when you look at teams like that has potential to do something, when the Western Conference or the Eastern Conference getting shaken up, and you see the moves that the Western Conference having with teams getting better off of the prior season that they had. Everybody from 1 through 5, top 5. You know, so you can say 1 through 8. Everybody got a little different, and a little better for what they want from their season. So I'm looking at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Coming into the regular season, I just love it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody healthy. Jalen Williams healthy, starting the season. Shea ain't dealing with shit. Al P coming into the season healthy, even though he overseas hooping. KD with his off-season thumb injury off his offhand, you still want him to come in healthy with his resume as far as his knee injuries and ankle injuries and stuff like that. Fred VanVleet, he you know what I'm saying, most of the when he went down, you know, we was in shambles. We couldn't win a goddamn game because we were behind the ears. Ahmed Thompson inbounding to niggas in the baseline, like, bro, you know what I'm saying, against the Brooklyn Nets. We lost 2 games against the Brooklyn Nets, the worst team possibly in the league, and we lose to them niggas when we number 2 and number 4, number 5 at the
We
time.
lost to the
Like, you
Jazz,
don't want
Charlotte
to.
Hornets.
You
We
shouldn't
dropped
be
a couple
losing to
games
games
last
like
year.
that. You shouldn't be losing games like that in the back end of the season after All-Star break. So if KD goes down, is your team prepared enough to go down to hold their head above water 15 to 10 games, the games that KD's probably gonna miss as far as not playing all 82. So you want him to be healthy enough to play at least 65 to 70 games. You know, so is your team good enough to do that? Prepared enough to do that. You feel me?
Green, what you got our record first 20 games?
First 20 game, I think it's like last year, 15-5.
15-5.
Yeah.
Elder, what's your prediction?
Looking at this schedule, is this the first 20 right here?
I think he's got the first like
but
18 on there.
It's showing like 18. Utah, you got Utah at 17 and 18 games of the season.
18.
Back to back. So I could pull up. Hold on, let me pull up. Matter of fact,
the other 2 games are just what I'm seeing right here, though. It's probably easier because y'all are, but it's easier to try to count who I think could beat y'all. I mean, I don't think 15-5 is crazy. I don't think that's crazy because I mean, again, you it's kind of a softer schedule to start. You got a lot of bottom dweller teams, like teams you know are not like you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams in your first 18 games that you know are not.
when does that? When does that in-season tournament start? Because you got to put that in the factor too.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that starts in November sometime.
30 games before.
I know we play OKC like twice during that time, and when we supposed to play them like at least once. So I'm just saying it's different factors that go along with their record. That's why I say 15-5. Putting all that together, it could be.
This kind of I wouldn't be opposed to if that would be a good start if you start off 15-5.
Yeah,
I'd say because Oklahoma City could beat you, Detroit could beat you. I mean, any of these teams can, but at Memphis is not going to be a cream puff. At San Antonio, at Milwaukee, these are teams.
Dallas might be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say Dallas too.
Right
That's
now,
a big team.
Dallas, Memphis, San Antonio, at Milwaukee, and then you look. That's all those.
Orlando. A
lot of travel going back and forth across country, and right there, that's what one. I'm even go Toronto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Y'all got to get 4 out of them games. Y'all got to get 4 out of them to go 15-5. You got to get 4 games.
So Green and Elder, what do y'all think would be like the panic threshold after 20? Like if we was like 10-10?
No panic threshold at all. Unless you're 0-20, shit, then you can panic. Your season over. But
I don't want to go negative first 20 games.
DJ, if I'm in panic mode and somebody ain't playing defense and he may ain't coaching like he's supposed to be coaching or some shit like that got to be happening.
A lot of these teams take a little time to really adjust to each other. Remember, one of the Heatles that started off like that, they were 13-11 or 15-13, something like that, or barely over 500 when they first got on the road.
They were above 500 though, but gotta be above 500.
Yeah, they were barely above 500. These teams, they were 9-10. That's what they were. I remember they were 9-10.
Elder, I get exactly what you're saying as far as like chemistry and team. Like, but that was different though, Elder. Like you talking about D-Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron James trying to fit and trying to show who's the lead dog, what should we do this like I don't think that's like necessarily the case with the Rockets because you have a you know what I'm saying
Hey,
you just
Green.
bringing in KD to pull up and be KD. You know what I'm saying? Everything else after that, that's like the role players.
I
Y'all
think
should know
that
that.
roster was
Hey,
more thrown
Green.
together than ours is.
Let me ask you this: who
Ours is
team is?
basically still the same.
Hey, Green. Your connection keep messing up. It keep
Like,
it's
It's
like
popping and stuff.
blood. I
Okay,
think
my
you
bad,
need to
y'all. Okay, appreciate. Okay, let me get on my mic.
What you say, Elder? You
who
was saying
team is?
KD. He the scorer.
Nope.
Who?
What was your question?
Who again? This is why I'm saying you gonna need some time to jail. I asked who team it was. One person said KD because he's a scorer. That don't make
It's
it his team.
Ime's team. It's
So
Ime's team.
KD was a scorer in Golden State. That wasn't his team though. Even
It's
though he won
Ime's team.
MVPs and all that, that team was never KD's team. That team never stopped being Steph, and Draymond never stopped being the leader of that team. Ever. Y'all don't have that establishment though. This is what I'm trying to say. You may need to adjust to some stuff.
I think I'm gonna step it up. I actually was gonna ask you and Green this Elder or
Ime's
anybody on the
team.
panel. What do y'all think I'm gonna finish this season? Like top 25, top 50, top 15, top 10?
Shit, Summers, they said he's gonna be an all-star, so that's top 25. If you're an all-star, you top 25.
I think he could do that. I think he can. You know what I'm saying? I think he's capable of it.
I need to hear from Ime and Stone and all them other people. What do they expect from Almond? We got our own expectation, but they talking to Almond, and again, he's the only one projected.
Yeah, hear me.
Team as a max player.
Elder,
So
do you think
Yeah, we hear you, Green.
if he come back and do this year what he did last year, would that be enough for Amon?
No.
What's up, Lou?
That'd be underachieving.
What's up? What's up,
Hey,
Green? What's up?
what's up with it, Lou? But Elder, I know let's say I was bugging out on
I'll be back.
my mic. Okay. What I was
You sound
saying
good,
is
Green, right now.
what I was saying was like, who like the difference between that, the Miami Heat when they was building up and they lost those games trying to build up chemistry and everything like that. And what we dealing with, we just plugging in Kevin Durant. And when you plugging in Kevin Durant, as far as what we need, and that's shooting, consistency, and stuff like that, professionalism, and a superstar, a go-to guy, clutch player, saying somebody to go to. I don't think that's going to be hard to adjust to as far as what we dealing with, because we play defense first, and the offense is going to be predicated around what Kevin Durant produces as well. But that's when Ime Udoka has to show some leadership and some upper echelon coaching when it comes to that. He had to prove his coaching going forward because he was dealing with a young boss, not a young Boston team, a Boston team that never went nowhere past the Eastern Conference Finals. And when he got there, the adjustments against Steve Kerr, Steve Kerr won that battle. So with Ime Udoka is all about adjustments when you're really knocking heads and ramming each other as far as head coach against head coach. And when you have a superstar caliber player, I think that's what it's going to come down to. But as far as like adjusting and coming together is chemistry and how certain guys are going to play together, I don't think we have to worry about that because we shown when Jalen Green was here, we won games when he was, wasn't that player. Even LP had probably had a bad game, or Armin Thompson wasn't a double-double guy, but they were, pouring out their heart. They were showing heart and, showing grind that they can get it done no matter the case. So I think that's what it's going to come down to this season. Hey, but let me pepper Lou. What's up with it, man?
What's up, Green, man? Sorry
What's
I have
up
not
with
been around because you already know what I'm going through right now.
Oh man, yeah. What's up with it?
I'm doing good. I'm still fighting. So I know y'all ain't thinking about giving Kevin Durant a max deal, really, at 36 years old. I don't know what y'all money system was. I don't know what y'all money
Nah,
system
Lou.
was.
Hey, Lou.
Do you think he gonna take a
Lou.
pay cut?
Hey, Lou. I ain't saying we should give him a max. 122 2 years. I'm just saying it's a situation that everybody talking about, but I don't believe the Rockets gonna do that at all.
I'm just saying, like, Kevin Durant is still going to be a great offensive player, but he is 36 years old, and you don't know really how many games he gonna play each and every season as long as he's with the Rockets. Like plus he had his later years he has been injury prone. So if you can get at least 65, almost 58 games out of him, I'll be surprised.
Well, what's wrong?
Right.
Lou,
Like,
what do you think he should like? What do you think a good contract for him is? I'm curious.
whew. Well, I think they're gonna probably end up giving him around at least
Damn.
75 to 80 million, not around the hundreds and 200 range. Like if you don't want to take less money to help the team out, then they will try to see about trading him to a team that's willing to pay him the type of money he wants. But if you give but are you really gonna try to give a 36-year-old like what a 4 to 5 year deal worth over like 200 plus a year?
No, 2-year deal, man. You're not gonna get no 4 or 5. No.
Yeah, we giving one to
It's gonna be
teams
a
for
short
the
term.
rest.
It's gonna be a short term deal.
Yeah.
It's like if the Rockets is trying to go younger, and you got these older veterans on the team, you want to make sure you're able to pay your younger players the type of money they want to get, and plus you don't know who the Rockets going to bring in the year KD does play with them. They want to try to bring in another superstar, another veteran that can really help the team.
So we need an option if Giannis is available like that or some shit.
Man, we don't need all that shit, bro. I think our defense, the way we made up, bro, all our young guys need to do is keep developing and keep getting better. We already got a defensive player of the year candidate in the making on one. That's one variable we think gonna be taken care of. We got Jabari. I think Jabari gonna come to his own and surprise some people this year. The leap he gonna take this year. Then you got Sengun. Sengun already all-star. He getting better. He's 23 years old. You feel me? That he's coming into his own. He still ain't even nowhere close to being into his prime yet. And you got Tari coming off the bench. You got a leader in Fred, a steady point guard that can get buckets and play defense. You got and you got freaking KD, bro. You don't have to have 2 superstars to win no championship, bro. All you need is one solidified.
I'm talking about later on down the road.
We just worry about 2 years, Lou. That's it. KD gonna give us a good 2. We're gonna see if we can get a championship or 2 out of him, and then we're gonna move on, bro. But we ain't signing him to no long-term deal, bro. That's asinine. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, the league open right now, so I think Rockets see they got the best chance right now.
Absolutely.
And KD knows this is the best team he's been on. I think defensively, this is the best team he's ever been on.
Okay, let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all something. If Cade Cunningham is down there, is available down the road as a free agent, you think the Rockets go all in?
Detroit ain't never letting him go.
Who?
Not about we.
Who?
Cade Cunningham. They ain't letting him go. He's trying to turn that franchise around, and they ain't gonna let him go. They'll throw all the money in the world at him.
That's their cornerstone.
They'll throw all the money in the world at him to keep him to stay there.
Did he just sign a max deal last year?
Yep. He got that.
He signed Ricky Max. Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere, Lou. He ain't
going. Cade.
They trying to get Detroit back relevant again, so they're not letting him go. He ain't going nowhere.
Lou, what the hell you talking about? You from Detroit or something?
No, I'm from Kentucky.
So. You were just using it as an example, huh? Like a superstar.
Yeah.
I don't think. I'm with them guys.
I feel like that'd be moving out of my fault. Jay, go ahead.
No, you good, bro. You good. Go ahead. You good.
I feel like that'd be when you move out of the KD era and free up that money that he has, then you can go get another star, a younger star, to move forward from that with your stars that are homegrown, and maybe have to give up a Pari or something like that to make the money work or to make another move for that. But I don't think they need somebody with Durant other than
Yeah.
maybe a
Yeah, I think
serviceable
that's
ball
like
handler at the two.
I think that's the plan though,
But
Wish.
that's it.
I think that's the plan though. You want all the guys that you really, signing off a rookie scale contracts to buy into a lesser deal. So when they do grow up and be competitive without a KD, it still makes sense contract wise. You know what I'm saying? You're not overplaying for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows if Armin Thompson, we saying he can get the max, but is he? If he don't, you know what I'm saying? Is
If
he
that
gonna
nigga
get
stay
60
healthy, that
plus
nigga gonna get that
55
max.
million?
That nigga stay healthy, he gonna get the
I'm
max.
just saying. Yeah, I don't know.
If
You
I
don't
was
know.
him, I'd see dollar signs right now.
Reset.
So I'd come out there ready to hoop if I was Auburn right now.
Hey, Green, you would dropped out when I asked Elder answer, but I want to hear you and J Dog. I said, what do y'all think I'm gonna end up this season? Top 25, top 50, top 15?
You got to make All-Star. That's the expectation.
Be honest with y'all, I think the Rockets may be in the best spot in the next 4 to 5 years because they're going the teams are going to be different in the West. Start with the Rockets, like the Warriors are getting older. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have certain players retiring, and they're gonna have to go younger. Then you got the Dallas Mavericks. They got older players too, and right now you also got the Denver Nuggets. They Jokic and Murray gonna still probably be there, but they got to break that down too. I think the Rockets is in a better position and all those teams in the West for the next 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, when you look at OKC, they signed all three of their guys to 200 plus, 250 plus $1 million contract. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
When
was
that shit
surprised
kick
about
in,
that.
when that shit kick in, you know what I'm saying? I ain't surprised, you know what I'm saying? Pay your guys, they won a championship. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the but it's about building up around that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When other guys off their bench want a certain contract and a certain team throw a bag at them off a better deal, and then you have to bring in another player that fits that role that what he was doing, producing it. So you have to figure out all that shit, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to OKC. So like, yeah, they got all three of their guys signed to deals, 300 damn near contracts. Rockets, they signed LP to a 5-year deal. It wasn't 200 mil. Jalen, we ain't even paid that nigga his contract when he signed with us. And Jabari, you know what I'm saying? Gonna come into the season with next year, not this year, next year, with $24-25 million contract under the belt. That ain't nothing to really like just be waking up. Damn, I gotta trade him because he can make $25 million a year. No, no,
Green.
he ain't gonna panic off no shit like that. So yeah, we in a good position going forward in the future.
Would you agree that we're probably, aside from like OKC, we're probably the best looking in a 5-year span than any other team in the NBA, other than OKC maybe, because they got all their guys and they still retain a lot of draft picks and stuff like that. I think we got the second brightest future in the next 5 years than compared to any team in the league.
Can we go down the list? Who would you put out there over the Rockets? You know what I'm saying? Besides the Rockets,
Other than maybe like San Antonio,
Orlando.
Yeah.
You know,
He would say Orlando,
yeah.
OKC. You know what I'm saying? Okay, of course, OKC.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh yeah, we can hear you, Phelps.
You got two teams: the Spurs and the Pistons.
Yep.
Spurs and Pistons. Okay.
The reason why they have young bona fide stars already. Y'all know. Almond may become that this year, but those two teams have bona fide superstars already, and they're both young.
So you think we're fourth?
Well, they got one. They got one, Elder, and that's Wemby.
No, Detroit got one.
He's saying they each got one. Like, hey,
oh, you saying each got one? I thought you said. I thought you said Spurs had two.
Each team has a bona fide
superstar.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have
Wemby and
yeah,
Cade.
we don't have the MVP caliber.
I don't know if Cade is a superstar yet, but he an all-star.
You don't consider Orlando, Elder, with West.
Yeah, Orlando. They got Paolo Banchero over there.
France Wagner too.
They don't have
both the wide receiver.
I think Paolo on the same level as Cade.
But here's the problem. You said moving forward. They got
money for the next 5. Yeah.
they got money issues and they have no picks left. So they don't have the same scenario. They got talent. A lot of teams got talent, but are they in the financial and with the picks?
Does Detroit have a lot of picks left?
Yeah, Detroit is
They
fine,
do.
and they got money. So does San Antonio.
Okay.
That's why OKC, of course, got it, but
Yeah.
y'all do too.
I mean, LP not on that level as far as being an all-star. I mean, I'm not talking about superstar elder. I know you mentioned that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think LP is on a superstar tier. It's what Wemby can be, but he's on that all-star level tier. So you want to put LP in that tier right now. And then, the Rockets still having future draft picks as well.
Those teams got them too. But the difference is, if I ask you who's the best player, who's the captain, who's the best player in Detroit? Cade Cunningham. Nobody has. If I say the same with San Antonio, even with all those great players, Wemby, nobody hesitates. You already have that defined. Everybody coming in knows it, and everybody falls in line.
Well, I think we'd all agree Durant's our best player.
Y'all have to define.
But that's his point. That's his point.
Yeah, he's saying this young player. That's why I say LP.
As far as
but yeah, LP, I can see what he's talking about. He's not on that.
LP not Shaq. LP not Cade Cunningham. LP not Wemby. See, this is the difference between these teams.
What about Omni?
Established this year.
Yeah, he got to show it. He got to. Omni got to come into the season and show it, and he can be on the all-star level. And he can win Defensive Player of the Year. You know, he made first team all defense. He has to show all that. Hold on. Ahmed Thompson has to show all that when he mentioned Ahmed Thompson. He has to come out in the season, play, be an all-star level caliber player, and be that, two-way player that he showed year prior. He got to be better than what we seen last year, right? And then, on top of that, this is two things. And then on top of that, can he improve his jump shot? Can he improve his impact as far as not being a jump shooter? Like, all that's going to be in That's why I was telling Jada, like, I don't know if you're going to get the super max off of, what the Rock is doing, because nobody has gotten that. And yes, he's going to have more accolades than probably LP and Jalen combined, outside of LP's, all-star performance. But LP got paid before he became all-star. So we're not even worried about paying LP as an all-star. We paying, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be what Ahmed Thompson's going to be.
I'm going to say this about Ahmed, bro. What Ahmed showed me for his adaptability, especially with a guy like KD coming to this team, bro. Bro. Anything freakish happening, bro, I'm gonna take another step, bro.
Yeah.
I don't see him being a first team all NBA, bro. I mean, just hands down first team, wasn't even no questions, bro. And he got some votes for being defensive player of the year in year 2. Yeah, nah, bro. I don't see nothing less than a rookie max deal, bro. He gonna get the rookie max, bro.
Them summer workouts alone let me know he not playing.
I ain't getting down by no summer workout, DJ. I'm talking about on the court and then in the playoffs, the way he adapted, bro. He didn't look good the first couple of games. Once he understood the assignment and that he needed to get buckets, especially when he seen Jalen was showing up, bro. I like how he took it on his own to try to understand that he needed to be more offensive minded, even with defending Curry 94 feet for the whole series, bro. Like, that dude is something different, bro.
No, that's what I meant, J-Dog. I meant, he went and worked on it. He like, you know what I'm saying? Like, exactly what you're saying. So even after the playoffs, he's working on his weaknesses in the offseason. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm looking at the trajectory of his game in season, bro. Like, he got better. Even like he adapt well to situations and he adapt well to circumstances, bro. And even when the odds wasn't in his favor, bro, because I didn't believe he could get. I'm like, damn, it's gonna be hard for him to get buckets. Jalen can't get buckets. But guess what he did? He figured out a way to get buckets in the confines of what we was doing and what defensively that Golden State was doing, bro. With no jump shot. With no damn jump shot.
That was my biggest fear with Allen too.
And he still was getting down there 20, bro. Nah, bro. Bro.
He's not gonna play himself off the court just because he can't shoot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling y'all, he Westbrook 2.0.
He getting that shit up. Fuck, he getting that shit. He getting that shit.
Man, he gonna get that shit, boy. Anything freak is happening, bro. The dude, he's special, bro. He's special, dude.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, he's something different,
Nah,
bro. For real. Yeah. He exceeding all expectations, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's somebody capping out there on them numbers.
Yeah,
What
I
you
don't
say?
think that 33% was true right there.
Not having no 33%. But
What
what
that
Yeah, I
I'm
was?
don't think it might have been some playoffs here, but I even think that's wrong. I don't know.
Somebody
yeah.
that's Jalen stats. Nigga. That's
Nah, Elder ain't
Jalen
lying.
stats.
I looked at this shot like, he shot 33% from the three.
because
Hey,
we be fine.
Who did Armin?
hey, Green, they did some
Green,
home
put that
cooking
shit
on them
back up. Let me
numbers
see.
for us.
Hold
Hey,
on, let me
well,
go to
wait.
basketball reference real quick, dog. This shit
Something ain't
crazy.
right, bro.
They gave us some home cooking, Elder. Like they
They
Yeah,
broke it
that
trying
nigga.
to, again, keep it a buck, man. What I'm saying is this: you don't have to be the number one scorer to be the captain, to be the leader of the team. You don't.
Right.
You don't have to be that. He has to step up as the leader, and everything needs to really run through him, in my personal opinion. Even though KD may be he may not even be the top two scorer in the team, but it needs to be running through him. And everybody needs to know that he's the alpha. See, that's why I said KD's perfect for y'all, because KD's a beta male. He ain't finna come in and even want to be the alpha. He ain't gonna have no problem giving that role to this young dude if he got it. Now, if this young dude ain't got it, he's not gonna respect him on that level. But I think Armand can do it. Amen, whatever you know. I think he can do it. So
so
that's what I want to
so
see with y'all though. This his team clearly. I want to see is that's what Ime and them saying? Is that what Stone and everybody and the team, or is it one of these things where you can come out and you can see everybody vying to see who the man gonna be this year? Like who gonna run it? Is it gonna be VanVleet? Is it gonna be KD? Is it gonna be Jabari? You see what I'm saying? Is it gonna be Sengun? I don't want that kind of scenario.
Elder, I got
Hey,
a
Elder.
question. If you my fault, Green.
Hey, Elder, they lied on that 3-point percent. That nigga shot 25% from the three.
What is shot, Green?
That nigga shot 25% from the three in the playoffs and 27% in the regular season. I knew they was lying, bro. I knew they
They
was
try to
lying.
give that nigga son.
Hey,
They try to give it. That was
I
Jalen
get that nigga.
3.1%.
he better be able to knock down 3-pointer this season because he gonna have a whole lot of wide open 3-point shot this season.
right,
Yeah, wide open last year.
Green was the assist right? Was he really 3.8
All that
assists?
other stuff was right.
Oh, okay.
All that was right. So you
So
talking?
Elder, based on what you said, you think he need to get to what 5 assists a game?
No, I really think his assists should be one of the major things that go up. I think just because if you evolve as a player, his scoring is going to go up too. It is. His scoring is going to go up with or without the jump shot. Because like Greenleaf was saying, when you that good, you're going to figure out how to get them baskets. You're going to figure it out. I don't think it's realistic for him to average 10 rebounds. I think this year he got all the way up to 8 as an average because he just wasn't game playing against. You know what I'm saying? Teams are going to game plan against him now. So don't be surprised if his rebounds stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe like it's the same if he's at 8.2. If he goes to 7.8, y'all, that's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. So, but I think his assist is the number one thing because he's got to show the ability to create for others, and he can do it. I've seen it. He can do it. They just have to set up a scheme that runs through him, kind of like Golden State did for Draymond. Look at all this. It runs through Draymond. He ain't the scorer though.
No,
But
Elder, but no, you absolutely right. As far as like, I know we more, we big now and getting Jalen Green out here. Jalen Green's what 6'5", 6'6", 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". But what Amatama presents as far as that type of, presence on the court, defense first, and being placed at the shooting guard percentage, you have to, what I'm saying, tweak your game because you're not in a dunker spot like that unless KD's handling all the wing guard duties and being placed as a, replacement as Jalen Green. So I want the assists to go up. I don't think the rebounds and his scoring should go up, but I think his rebounds might stay the same. And because I think that's just who he is as a player. He's active. But I think he can average like 17 points next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's significant. That's 2 buckets. That's 2 extra buckets he wasn't getting a game last year. And if he going to 17 points, 18 points, y'all, and then take that from 3.8 to say a solid 5, 9, or 6 assists, oh, that's significant. That's huge. and still put up 7, 8 rebounds, that's really huge. You get him doing 17, 8, and 6.
But I really want to know about this guy, Jabari Smith Jr. in y'all perspective, man. What's Jabari Smith? What is he gonna, do this year? Because I feel like he got hulled in
What
game
year is he
7. He
gonna
got
be in
hulled
this
in
year,
game
Green?
7.
What's
You
his
say what, Lou?
what year
Oh,
is
it's
it? What is it?
year 4.
Fifth year?
Year 4. Year 4.
Yeah, he got to step up.
And he got paid. He not gonna get paid on his extension. It's gonna be paid next year. But he's still on his rookie scale
Yeah,
contract. But he's
if you want that money, he got to really step up this year.
He got the money. He got the money regardless of what he does. He could play like a dud. That money guaranteed in the NBA. But to show that he's worthy of that money, he gonna have to be the knockdown shooter that he is. He gonna have to be the all league defender that he is. And I think the biggest thing he got to show is he can create off the dribble because he has that talent to do it. He just got to get better ball handling wise. He got to get it down. See, like I think KD gonna be good for this. He should be playing one-on-one against KD before and after every practice.
I agree, Elder.
Old school 3 dribble. He got to get because he's the best shooter and he got that quick release. Guys are gonna close on him hard. He got to be able to pump fake that thing, 1 dribble, 2 dribble, get to a spot he want and pull up. Oh, because he's 6'10", pull up over everybody. You ain't blocking that shot and knock those down. And he got that ability. He ain't got to be able to, spin move, go through the leg, all this little crazy.
Nah, we don't even be no Jason Tatum out there. We don't even do that. That's what you got KD for. Let KD do all that shit.
He
Get to your spots, pull up, 1-2 dribble, attack the rack.
Yep.
He got to work with KD on no post moves. KD got to show him how to get in the post and just score buckets.
In the mid.
KD got to show him how to put that ball on the floor and escape certain situations. Because I think he's a good back to the basket off the turnaround shoulder and fade away because he's 6'11". He's a good shooter. Jabari's a good young shooter, so you want him to have a different type of escape when it comes to double teams putting the ball on the floor. Because we seen in the playoffs, he put the ball on the floor, everybody, that was the mission. You see Jabari put the ball on the floor, attack him, make him erratic, make him be indecisive because he doesn't have that. He has everybody else to handle that. So you need him to be in that mode where if they do that, like Golden State did, where he put the ball on the floor and they sent another guy at him, like KD was when Ime Udoka was coaching Boston, and they were sending second bodies at him when Al Horford was trying to guard him one-on-one. They were sending Marcus Smart on him when he putting the ball on the floor. And so when you put that in Jabari's game in his bag, he'll be a more lethal player as a youngin. But you still want him to do the serviceable things that he's naturally doing: catch and shoot from the 3, guard 1 through 4, 5, or 2 through 5. And when he does gets the ball in certain scenarios and get in where you fit in and score at the highest level at that position.
There's some good young teams out here. A lot of these teams were prepared for this new collective bargaining agreement, as you can see. So that's why these teams are valuing picks again. For a minute, their picks didn't matter. Remember, people was giving away first round picks like it was cotton candy.
It was nothing. Yep.
Not because they need to find that talent and they need to keep it cheap for 3 or 4 years until you can get rid of it.
Hey, Green and Elder, to both of y'all point, I'm trying to think, is there even another young player even comparable to Jabari right now that's similar?
It depends. At his position, it's a lot of guys that can do what he do, but when you put in the factor, okay, this is the Rockets, so you want to mold him to do what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're looking for a veteran like Jeff Green in his younger days, like that, can do what Jabari do. And you know what I'm saying? But it ain't too many walking around like that, in my opinion, right now, that I could just name off the dome. But
probably Trey Murphy, probably closest.
Trey Murphy, you know what I'm saying? He can play 3-4, you know what I'm saying? So with Jabari, he fits with what we do. And Ime Udoka
this young
has him in that position.
They better. You got a lot of guys in that power forward position that's young, like him, 3rd, 4th year in the league, and they just better. I mean, he got to step it up. Honestly, he got to step it up.
Like is the
See,
league?
they
I'm
were
like,
comparing him. Hold on, they were comparing him to the Paulos and to what's the dude in Cleveland?
Chet
What's the
too.
dude in Cleveland?
Oh, you talking about who we and Jalen
No,
Green?
yeah, Paulo, shit.
Comparing
Yeah, it's the same
Jabari and
class.
Grant,
No,
but these two,
that was a big man. That was a big man shit.
they were comparing
Yeah,
him to
You know what I'm saying? Evan Mobley. You know what I'm
Evan
saying?
Mobley.
Not compared, but
Yeah, he got to step it up this year. I'm
the
not saying he's just
similarities. You feel me?
guys, but he's got a lot of the same build and abilities, and he just got to get out there and get it done. And I think this year he's gonna be solidified in the starting lineup. He's gonna have to get it done. I believe he does.
But
He's
see,
like,
Elder, can y'all hear me, Elder?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so like Paulo Banchero and Mobley, they have more responsibilities than a Jabari Smith Jr. So when I say get in where you fit in, he doesn't have to go out there and be an all-star. He
He
might play
does.
at an all-star level and it might just come by default, you know. But if he's playing at a higher level than he was last year, that's good. That's good money for the Rockets. And you
Yeah,
paying him not over $30 million a year.
I get it.
So I think that's
That's
good
value.
business. I think that's good business.
I get it. He need to step up because now you got Cooper Flag coming in at that same slot, same position.
Yep.
Gonna
Yep.
get it.
you
You
know,
got, Utah. What's the dude in Utah? The young dude that played with Harper in college.
Oh, the white dude.
Damn, what's his name?
Oh,
No. The
Carnipple.
Ace Bailey. Ace
no,
Bailey.
Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey, yeah.
no, hey, I'm about to hit on that Cooper Flag real quick. I think like if Cooper Flag outplays Jabari this season, man, then you know that's a serious problem. Because I think that
I don't think so, bro. I disagree with that. Cooper Flag's the real deal, bro.
like yeah, I seen him I watched all those Duke games this season, but to me, I think the bar should go out there and outwork Cooper Flag every game they play against each other this year. Like
But to Green, they got
It's unrealistic.
Jabari supporting player. Cooper Flag gonna get the ball to be primary scorer and handler.
Bro, from what I'm hearing, the Mavs is going to make Cooper Flag the man. AD is going to be secondary to Cooper Flag, y'all. Kyrie's going to be secondary to Cooper Flag.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like to Greenleaf point.
I don't believe that shit.
Here they giving him
AD healthy is the top 5 player in the league, man. I don't believe that.
What I'm saying is this. I'm not saying that Cooper better than them. What I'm saying is from what I'm hearing, Dallas wants to give it to him now.
That makes sense though, J Dog. Because to Elder point, you gotta think about the politics. They know they screwed up and let Luka go, so they need to let him make him look like he the next Luka.
I get that, bro, but there's only one Luka, and AD is a proven superstar, bro.
He ain't.
But the problem is
he's not a proven leader. Is the problem, and
he's not a leader. I understand
Cooper has proven he's a leader. That's why I believe they're going to just turn it over to Cooper now, so that these all-stars just get in line with him. I'm not saying he's going to be their leading scorer and all that, but they all, from what I'm hearing, they're going to make it clear in Dallas that this is Cooper Flag's team already. I'm like, dang.
I want to see how this going to work out. Now, I mean, he's the real deal, bro, but I mean, I got to see it.
Hopefully it crumble to our advantage, J Dog.
It's gonna be a lot of games where Cooper Flag gonna probably have to lead the team by itself because you can't trust AD and Kyrie Irving to be on that court all the time.
Oh, Kyrie
does. Yeah, I get that, but I'm not gonna take nothing away from that one of those two guys, bro. When they're on the court, Cooper Flag still got to prove it at this level, man. That's all I'm saying.
I understand. You definitely do. I know Dallas prepared to get to him. What I'm hearing.
I mean, I understand why they would be doing that because of the instability, being AD and Kyrie can't stay healthy, bro, for long periods of time, and that's been proven as well as those two guys being perennial all-stars and superstar players. So I understand that, but they still done it at the highest level. He hadn't did shit yet. So I get what they want to do, but I got to see it. You know what I mean? I got to see it.
I get it. I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot of good young talent out there.
Yes,
A lot of good young teams out there. I want to see the step that Cade Cunningham take this year because he took a major step last year. Major.
Yeah, that's scary.
Nah, he did.
Yeah,
He
with
did.
his inefficient ass.
Yeah, I saw in the playoff. I saw them play.
All NBA second team inefficient. Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Hey, talking about shooting percentage, man.
This dude sad. Man, why you hate Cade Cunningham? Because he's way better than sorry Jalen.
Hey, you helped up.
Hey, hold on. Yo, you got me twisted, man. I fuck with Cade, man. I just be fucking with you about Cade.
You like one of them niggas that got LeBron as a GOAT, and then they'll go around telling everybody they got Michael Jordan, but then they be riding LeBron the whole time.
Oh, hell no. Hey, yo, I'm about to kick your ass out of here, bro.
Man, you wrong with that shit, yo. LeBron is the GOAT.
Man. Hell no.
Green, he just cussed you out, Green.
Yeah.
He just spat in my face.
He had a ridiculous year. Hey, Cunningham.
Nah, K had a great year, man. K had a great year, bro.
Hey, he said inefficient, y'all. K shot 47% from the field. He said inefficient.
Where he shot in the playoffs?
What he shot at 3?
Hey, well in the playoff.
That's the playoff?
Yeah, hold on. He shot, hold on. I'll tell you what he shot from 3.
Nah, it definitely
Cunningham shot from the 3. 36%.
Oh, okay. I can't say.
Man, Cade Cunningham he had a killer year. The Booker was 26, 9, and 6.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, man. Look here. Let me tell you something.
That nigga shot 17% from the 3 in the playoffs, yo. Stop it. 17% from the 3 in the playoffs, yo.
He shot 17.
Oh, he did struggle the playoff from the 3. I'm talking about for the season. I gave you season stats.
The season.
You slick as hell.
He said the playoffs. I was talking about the playoffs. He said the season.
Yeah, you used to slick some.
Hey, J-Dog, what page is this? Everybody 3-point shot getting pushed all the way up like that? What page is that? Like everybody 3-point.
Yeah, no.
I wasn't getting playoff stats, y'all. His playoff stats, of course, he didn't do the playoff. But again, that's his first time going to playoffs.
I know.
When I said that about Jalen in game 2 when he scored 38, you was on my head, though.
Look,
why are we comparing this little nigga Jalen Green to Cade Cunningham?
We ain't finna go back doing that shit. We ain't finna litigate. We ain't litigating that no more. We not litigating that shit no more.
He's still average.
Let's turn the goddamn page. Turn the page. We're talking no Jalen Green over
here. Even Cade shooting 18% from 3, the Booker still put up 25, 8.3 rebounds, 8.7 assists.
Watch this, Green. I'm gonna be messy. What did I shoot for 3 in the playoffs?
You're messy ass. Nah. Hey. Like I say, hey, but now, hey, you know what I'm saying? Trolling aside and bullshit aside, Cade will have a better year. You know what I'm saying? He'll have a better year.
Yeah, if he stay healthy.
If he stay healthy, if he stay healthy. And the season that he had last year, and you know what I'm saying, and boost off of that, bro, he gonna have a good season. That's why I'm not gonna take Detroit lightly as far as the second game of the season.
Cade's really only had one unhealthy season. I want y'all to really know that.
Was it
he played
two seasons.
No, he played 64 games his rookie year.
But he was still injured though.
60.
He was still in and out of the lineup.
He played and started 64 games his rookie year.
What sophomore year?
But he has
played 12 games his sophomore year. That's the year he was hurt.
Damn, for real? He only played 12?
Yeah.
He had that shin injury.
Third year, he played 62 games and started 62 games. And last year, he played 70 games. We got to get away from this Cade's injured. No.
Yeah, Elder, he do the same shit KD doing. You know what I'm saying? They call KD injury prone and shit. Bro. I'm just saying, he's averaging 60 games a year since he's a rookie.
He's not.
Yeah, if you average it out.
It's more than that because you got 64, 62, 70.
Yeah,
but the 12,
it might come out to 62, but 60 is my level. That 12 hurt though.
Right now, that 12 gonna kill it. Yeah.
It hurt.
bro.
That's his biggest injury season.
Look,
You know
Elder
what I'm saying?
talk
Other
better
than
go
that,
tell J-Dog.
he's still playing 65 plus games. I get it, but
Jordan played his rookie year, got hurt his second year, or third year, whatever year it was, and played like 60, whatever. It's the same thing Jordan did.
Caitlin Clark too. She out of there too.
Man, we ain't feel bad compared to nigga named Jordan. Now. Don't do that.
no, I'm just saying, hey Elder, we just saying like
He's not
prior
able
to his prior to what you know what I'm saying, if he has a 70 plus season you know what I'm saying, year next year, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, because he's progressing. It's not like he's sitting on that 65 game shit like this. So I'm not discounting. Like,
that's
damn,
that
he's injury prone.
That's that
But,
you got to see in superstars. He went from 17 points to 20 points, from 20 points to 23, from 23 to 26. Every year he getting better. 85% from the from the free throw line. He's shooting 45% from the field, but his shooting percentage is going up. He came in inefficient at 41%. Stayed at the second year don't count because 12 games you can't gauge nothing. The next year he came back and shot 45 though. Then he came back this year and shot 47. This is what I'm saying. This is how you know how a player is legit, y'all. You have to follow these stats. These metrics matter. This is this constant increasing year after year after year. That's why I knew Jalen was a flop. None of those stats got better for him ever. And we were seeing who he was. And I still don't think it's going to happen for him because he don't have that veteran to just mold him. Not in Phoenix, he don't. That ain't what Devin Booker do. He brings Kardashians around. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what he do. So I don't see it. I don't see it for him. And I think he's going to be inconsistent at best in Phoenix, too.
So that's just going to be his career pretty much.
I'm telling you, that's who he is. Unless he can get around guys that he's going to respect and they're going to take him under the wing and just – that used to be how it was, man. I don't know if y'all ever listened to it.
That's true.
When you went on the road, you bumped with a vet. He fed you, he ate. I mean, you did everything with this dude to learn how to be a professional. And he held you accountable for everything you did. Man, today these dudes come in making all money, they ain't listening to nobody.
The money changed them. Man. These dudes, they are.
And they making way more than the vets making on their rookie deal.
Right.
It's why
Elder, man, you said all. Elder, you said all that, bro. And I'm thinking about the shit. This nigga was in a situation where it was lovely for a nigga like in his position. You playing with Fred VanVleet as far as like making you a professional. You got Ime Udoka as a head coach. Everybody has a certain level of respect as a head coach for Ime Udoka. KD want to play for him. Jaylen Brown, list goes on. Jason Taylor, all these guys want to play for a coach like Ime Udoka. You're a youngin. They put you in a position to really thrive and shine, and you wet the bed in the fucking playoffs. Like that's a good position. Like I don't know what other position you can be in when you're number 2 in the West. In the West, Elder, and you leading the team in scoring with 21 points a game inconsistently. So all you have to do is get better individually, but you take a step back. So I don't know what position he can be in better than what he was.
What that show you is that they really not working on their game. He may be going to the gym, working out and doing stuff, y'all, but he's not truly adding to his game. Because if you are, guess what? During the season, you going for 34, 35 minutes a game, for 82 games, you finna get a chance to put it on the plate. And then he ain't adding to his bag. Just because we're going there, you see him make 10, 12 3-pointers in a row don't mean he's working hard. It don't. He ain't adding to his game. These guys is real about it. They adding to their game. Cade Cunningham, watch. Hey, I'm going to tell you this. Watch his 3-ball this year. You don't think Cade Cunningham embarrassed by what happened in the playoffs this year? He ain't going around, man, we should have won. He blaming himself, saying, man, I shot 17, 18% from 3. That shit's never happening again. That booger probably sleeping 3-pointers right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the drive that a great player has, and you see consistent growth in his game. And the numbers just show it to you all the time.
You know that remind me of too, Elder? Zion Williamson. We don't even think about them no more, the Pelicans and Zion.
Nope. I guarantee I can pull Zion stats up now. No growth. They're all the same. Man, I don't even know. I'm going to do it right now.
I'm about to do it with you.
go right now. Let's see if he had any growth, y'all. Any real growth. Any leaps.
I literally forgot Pelicans existed.
Oh, he played 19. He played 24 games his rookie season, 61 the next season. He didn't play his third season. He was out the whole year. 22-23, he played 29 games. 23-24, he played 70 games. And then this past season, 24-25, he played 30 games.
I'll show you. Hey, I'll show you.
Zion?
Yeah.
Zion Williams.
Let me tell you the stats, though. Just came in. Forget the games, because we know they inconsistent.
Right.
22 points. Jumped to 27. Down to 26. Down to 23. Back up to 24. That shows me, he can score, but that's it. Right? He can score, that's it. Let's look at his look at his 3 points. I'm telling you, this stuff matters. 3-point percentage. Came in the league his first year in them 24 games, he shot 43%, y'all. The next year he shot 29. The next year he shot 37. The next year he shot 33. Last year he shot 23.
23%.
No see it all. None. Okay,
let's go. Elder, I'm looking at Elder real quick. Let me pause. 61 games and the 70 games. The most games he played in that season. He had he shot 61% from the field and 29% from the three. And he averaged 27 points. Okay, yeah, cool. 61 points. You could be some lethal. He didn't play the next year. So the 70 games, the most games he played in that season, 57% from the field and 33% from the three. 22 points per game, 23 points per game.
Yep.
So it's like the more games he play, the worse he become.
Right, Green.
I tell y'all the only category that Zion got better in the NBA. And see, the talent he is forced him to do this. Go to his assists. See, he had to become a playmaker because when he gets the ball, the stuff that the team's gonna throw at him. He went from 2 to 3, almost 4 to 4.5 to 5 to 5.3. Every year he got better with assists. Why? Because they forced it. When he got the ball in his hand, they're going to try to make him give it up. And he did. If anybody watched Zion, he became a pretty decent playmaker because he's really playing power point guard, y'all. He runs the show. And he put the ball in his hand and pick and roll for him and take people off dribble, but he got better at that. Rebound.
Would you say playmaker instead of point guard?
Yeah, I mean, he like they call it PowerPoint, but he's a playmaker. He's the playmaker.
Yeah,
point forward.
Point forward. He's the number one playmaker. But if you notice, that is the only category where you will see a consistent growth in him, and that's because of the way they play.
No, that's true. No, that is true. I'm looking at it.
Defense him, he had to get better as a passer. Had to. Everything else you see is going to be inconsistent. Free throw 64, jump up to 70, 71, back down to 70, down to 65.
Yeah, it's regression after this, season.
Everything because he ain't consistent.
So do Jalen Green? Do he even have one category where like he improved every year? Like
not
Jalen. Defensively, that's the only thing, and that's because his head coach demanded that shit. But as far as like he got better at 3-point percentages. You feel me? And but as far as like field goal and playmaking, I don't believe he got better in that category. And then just having heart, bro, to step it up, dog. That's all we needed. Nigga couldn't average 15 points in the playoffs, bro. He averaged like 12. So, like, nah, nigga. How you average 21 in the regular season, leading the team in scoring, then you average 12 in the playoffs, 13 points in the playoffs. Like, come on, bro. We don't need this shit.
You could have gave the Rockets that, Green. Easy.
You goddamn right. Nigga shot 66% from the free throw line, 29% from the three, and 37% from the field. You don't need that shit. And over 30 minutes per game, he may just throwing you out there, exposing your bitch ass. Basically. In the playoffs.
Everybody said get a chance, and I'm like, hey, he already had a chance in my opinion. Shit, I seen enough.
They ain't have to pay that nigga after they extended him.
That's what teams do. Because again, that contract was friendly. Why? It's short. And it ain't
you were saying that. The only reason like they gave him that contract because it was a tradable contract, a 3-year deal. They know what's up. They know they finna trade him, man. He said he came out and said it, Pastor, that they was trying to trade him last year. Remember that Whoa shit came out and when we did that stream And last time Woj, you know what I'm saying, had dropped a Woj bomb during that draft, he said that the Rockets was trying to go after, they was active for KD, and then Jalen Green just came out, you know, after he got traded and said the Rockets been trying to trade him since last year.
Did you bring that up on one of the streams, Green?
I brought it up, and Booker's lit.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm alluding to. You know what I'm saying? With me and what Elder was over, we was talking about this shit.
You ain't got no sources, nigga. Shut your ass up. You hate ass. Today, I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, this stuff ain't hard, bro. When you've been behind the scenes, when you negotiate this stuff is simple. Jalen Green, 42% as a rookie, 42.6, 41.7, 42.3, 42.3. No growth, no consistency. I'm sorry, he's been consistent. He's been consistently horrible because that's horrible shooting guard. Horrible.
The only thing that he got better at is having some effort on defense. He got better. He got better at 3-point percentage. 35%.
34.3, 33.8, 33.2, 35.4.
Yeah, I'm talking about this past season. That's the only thing he got better at. This past season.
Yeah, and that's
the only thing.
His free throw, I guess he went from 79.7, which is 80, to 81.3. That's not no growth to me though.
Mm-hmm.
Better,
I think he regressed on defense without Ime.
I don't think so. I think he still would have done what he done, bro. I really do. Assist.
Yeah, he might. His number might look better. He ain't got they ain't demanding no defense over there in Phoenix for him, so he might just be freelancing, scoring, making his numbers look good. Niggas don't give a damn.
He was the same guy for 4 straight years under 2 different coaches. He was the same guy. Same amount of turnovers. Same amount of points. Same amount of steals. Same amount of blocks. Same amount of assists. Bro, this dude is who he is. I'm telling you. Even in the games played. I mean, his worst year is better than Zion. His worst year was his rookie year. He played 67 games. He played 82 games the last 2 years in a row. 82 games.
Damn.
Same amount of minutes, same amount of shots. I mean, the dude, and he gonna be horrible over there in Phoenix too. Gonna be horrible over there.
Hey, it's gonna be a sad day for them Phoenix fans when they
quit talking about that nigga, man. I'm tired of talking about that nigga, man. Talking about Kevin Durant, man. I'm sitting there listening to you niggas. Quit talking about Jalen Green, man. I don't want to talk about that nigga no more, man. That passe, nigga.
That nigga's talking about Rockets. That nigga's son, huh?
What you say,
Hey, talk about Rockets. That nigga's a son. I ain't mad.
Let the Sun fans.
Yeah, he's a son. You damn right. He's a son.
He was cheap.
That's their problem, nigga. Hey, say, nigga. I didn't goddamn. I ain't got the goddamn. Me trying to figure out shit out of goddamn make me look good. Nigga, I ain't.
Jada.
I'm trying to figure out talking points. I ain't gonna do all type. I ain't gonna make this nigga. I'm like, man, that shit.
Hey, I gotta rub it in a little bit because you niggas is giving me the business about that.
Elder was catching heat. I agree.
I agree. Hey, DJ, he had that H on his chest, nigga. We gonna cap on him.
Yeah, hey, that's true. Though. We had to ride.
But at the same time, I tried to tell Pals, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do that, Pals. They gonna wait it out. They gonna see what these dudes look like in the playoffs. They gonna point them out. We don't know who gonna win the bid in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And then when that Lucas shit happened, Pastor, what happened when that Lucas shit happened? I say, nigga, go get KD. I don't give a damn. We ain't got go get that nigga shit. Cause I know what's about to happen, bro.
I'm telling y'all this though. If y'all have got KD at trade deadline last year,
ooh,
y'all would have been right there, bro.
That's the one thing we gotta give Tippy credit on.
Shit.
I really do.
I don't think they could have traded Jalen yet.
He was in between that I forgot what they call that clause. Yeah, he couldn't have been traded last year.
Right.
So, but y'all had to trade other people. But even if you traded other people, I think it's still gonna work. If you'd put old boy, what's his name? They got Dylan. And even if you did Dylan Brooks and Cam Whitmore, and then Jabari. I still think y'all would have been in the mix. I really do.
Shit, I think Ime wanted to keep Jabari though, man.
Yeah.
He did. And they got Jabari on a very friendly. Like, you ain't forced to get rid of Jabari unless you look at Jabari and you feel like he just ain't growing. See, like this year, they finna give Amon and Jabari the opportunity to show the world who they are.
I agree.
Do it. Jabari got the money, but here's the thing: if he ain't showing, if he regrets at all, that's a movable contract.
Yeah.
And if you get a bigger fish, that $25 million eats up a lot. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you'll get a team that'll say, "Hey, man, that ain't no money. $25 million, hey, and he's young. Let me he's third pick." They'll justify him easily. And then it make it look good to their fan base. Like, say you go after Giannis. I'm just saying. Say Giannis is you don't want to pay KD. You want to go after Giannis. Jabari gone, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. Jabari gone. They play the same position. He got to eat up he gonna eat up half of Giannis' salary. There you go. That's why you do deals like that.
Would Barry and VanVleet make that work, Elder? For Giannis?
Yeah. I think so. Well, I don't know. Giannis may be making 60, y'all. Giannis maybe you may have to do those two and Reed Shepard.
Tari.
Now they gon' if they move Giannis, you're giving up the bag for him, y'all. You ain't finna do a KD deal for Giannis. They gotta think about it. They got nothing. They gave up all their picks. They got their money jacked up paying Dame Lillard. They got to get a haul to even start over.
Who was that they brought in too? They got to pay now. Miles Turner.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? They got no money, no picks, no future, bro. If they get rid of Giannis, believe you, the asking price is going to be astronomical for Giannis.
They need a rebuild starter. They need a rebuild starter kit for Giannis. Huh?
There you go. That's a good yeah, you need a rebuild starter kit because you got nothing. Yeah. You got to get as many picks and as many young players as you can get.
Yeah, that's true.
You won't have to.
But y'all imagine if we kept Amin, Sengun, KD, and Giannis?
Look at Greenleaf. Greenleaf, you already got a thumb there.
He ready.
This is crazy.
See that package where you put Reed Shepard, you put Jabari, and throw Fred in. I could see that package and 3 picks too on top of that.
That team would be nasty, J-Dog. Giannis, KD, Amin, and Sengun.
They may ask for 4 because really, besides Fred, none of them dudes have achieved nothing. None of them have.
Yeah.
They may say, I want that and 4 of your picks. I'm telling you. And guess what? If Houston's smart, they get that shit up.
I'm about to say, long as we keep Amin and Sengun and KD, it don't matter.
Get that shit up.
They smart. Give it up to get Giannis. True.
Yeah.
Better because, hey, you got an alpha dog now. We ain't worried about Amon. We ain't worried about nobody right now. Giannis is your man. But Giannis is cool enough to where if you got a riser like Amon Thompson, he gonna share it. He'll share it with him. He ain't gonna be tripping. He want to win. So he's another perfect guy that will fit in. If you got a guy like Amon, if he take that next step, he'll still fit in with him real well. Yeah. So you got to get a lot of shooting, though. You better get some shooting back, too. I want Giannis, and I want that Green, the little dude that can stroke it for them, that little white guy.
AJ Green.
AJ Green, too. I want his ass, too, damn it. Give me AJ. I want it. You getting all this. You getting 4 picks. You getting all I give you my shooter for your shooter.
That'd be a nasty team, though.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, bro. That'd be sick. And that's only if y'all get rid of KD. That's only if y'all get the pick. But y'all actually get Giannis. Y'all could. Y'all could pay KD and get Giannis. You can still do it. Because Giannis, you're going to have salaries going out to match Giannis' salary. So you can pay KD and get Giannis if you want to.
We have to give up Sengun, though, huh?
No, you ain't got to give up Sengun. You can still keep him. Now, depending, that may be what what's the name of them asked for.
I'm about to say
Sengun contract.
Yeah, but that contract ain't horrible. Sengun making 33, 35 million. And he all-star. He young. They may say, no, we want Sengun. Them bookers make it crazy, y'all. They may say we won't send the Sengun, Jabari, and Reed Shepard. 3 picks. I'm telling you, it's going to be astronomical what they ask for Giannis.
That is Giannis, though.
We hear
That's what I'm saying. They not NBA wouldn't let us have Alperen Sengun, KD, and Giannis. Like they not gonna let us do this.
Giannis may be that first guy where you get total quality young players and the picks. Because normally you're gonna get role players and picks, right? Or you get quality guy like Dallas. They got the quality all-star player Anthony Davis, and you got one pick. You see what I'm saying? That's how the deals normally go. These bookers may get all the good quality young players and get the picks for Giannis. And boy,
he two-time MVP shit. I mean,
that booker will come there like a bull in a china shop. If he make that decision, Giannis gonna have one thing on his mind: winning a chip.
That's true.
Probably gonna be ready to put that African hand, that French backslap. Giannis, but boy, that's scary. I don't even want to think about y'all. But I told y'all that last year. Y'all are set up. Oklahoma City is set up. It's the Spurs.
Man, hey, Elder, if KD can take less and Armor Thompson, J-Dog don't have to take a Supermax, and you can bring in a Giannis, and you ain't got to give up Armor.
Hey, think about this. KD don't even have to take less. Just put him on a short deal. He can still you can get KD 2-year $100, and it don't hurt y'all. Especially if you're going to send out Sengun, if they want him. You see what I'm saying? If you're getting rid of another higher salary, like if they say we want Giannis and Green, but we want Sengun, Jabari, and Reed Shepard and 3 picks, man, y'all better do it.
That worked.
No, that do yeah,
Sure. That worked.
Y'all better do it. And then you take them bigs y'all got, put them with Giannis. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Adams at 5 and Giannis at 4 and KD at 3. That is scary.
What's up, Elazy?
Salute, bro.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Giannis gonna stay. What's up, Elise?
Oh, bro, the NBA damn sure with the new CBA, they're not gonna allow KD and Giannis to be on the same damn
That's
team,
what I
bro.
said, bro.
I don't think so. That's gonna be good.
If they do that, they might as well let Steph Curry and LeBron go up over there and say, "Fuck it, bro."
Nigga, don't come over here. Goddamn, people sitting on our pipe dream, nigga.
That boy kicked our fort over, J-Dog. He kicked our fort over. Stop dreaming, nigga.
Y'all only gonna want LeBron if that nigga bought out. Y'all want that nigga on the buyout market. Y'all want to trade for all that money.
Hey, now you know what's realistic, nigga? You can have the NASA. Now he might come to Houston.
Nigga, I got a beautiful Saber trade for that. Man, that nigga ain't worth. Hey, you get the hell out of here.
Yeah, fucking with the NASAs, bro.
I wouldn't trade that nigga with beautiful Saber, nigga. This bitch ain't got no wheels.
Damn. Houston is set up. Y'all set perfectly though. Houston, they set to contend for the next like 3-4 years. Kind of like OKC, in my opinion.
Yeah, we talked about
how many years KD on? How many years did they sign KD?
Right
2
there.
or 3?
They haven't signed him. That's what we're talking about. They gotta decide.
Oh, they traded for him. So how many years is left on his current contract right now?
This one season.
This it.
Oh shit.
That's why it's they said Rockets like fighting him on like the extension.
Yeah.
Damn, and he ain't signed. With everything that he know about Houston, he got the coach that he wanted when he was in Brooklyn. You got the young pieces around the team. That's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you want to commit to that?
No, it's the Rockets. They don't want to pay him max money.
I don't want to commit to the money.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, if I'm them, I do a short deal. KD will take it. I do a 2-year, $105 million deal, something like that, just a little over 100. And I'm committed to that. And you still got all the pieces if you need to make a big move. You still got the salaries, you got the money, and because all the money ain't kicked in, and you still got all the picks. You can still make a big move.
That's true.
Available, you still can do it. So I would do it. I would commit now. Because now you ain't got nothing. Because, I mean, why piss the dude off? I'm sure KD tired of being disrespected. I mean, Memphis disrespecting them. The Nets disrespecting. You see what I'm saying? Why that dude probably, if Suns disrespecting him, that dude probably.
Right.
I think Rockets worried about his injury history, though, Elder.
Why do you trade for him if you're concerned about all that, though?
Right, that part.
Trade for a guy like KD to be a
But
1 year.
KD ain't really had major injuries. He just had ankle like
That Achilles,
sprains. He
his
ain't had
Achilles
really.
tore. His
Yeah, the
Achilles.
Achilles, but he regrouped from the Achilles. He just been having those ankle issues.
Like one of the only dudes, in my opinion, that when he came back, like really came back, that booger was better after the Achilles. He one of the few dudes that I can say that about. Didn't miss
Yeah,
a
he because you know why? He don't play with a lot of force. He's a pull-up jump shooter.
he finesse.
Finesse.
Yeah, he straight
Right.
finesse. That's why he can work. He ain't an
Yeah,
alpha dog.
he more skilled than athletic. You know, a lot of players use their athleticism and got a lot of torque on their
Skills pay the
ligaments
bill.
and
Skills
pulling
pay the
and
bills, Elise.
cutting.
Them skills pay the
Skills
bills.
pay a busy.
Because he's a beta dog, you know, he ain't finna hinder nobody's growth on that team. Anybody that want to take that step, he gonna help them take it, and he ain't finna hinder that, bro. He gonna fit in there. I don't know if it's good business to not do that. I mean, you getting this reputation, Stone, of being a shrewd guy. You gotta know when to be shrewd and when not to be shrewd.
I was gonna say
Nah,
that's what's
hey Elder,
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, Elder. KD, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the Golden State Warriors, when he went to Golden State Warriors, all that switch up shit, everybody had a, you know what I'm saying, thing about Golden State and the decision with Kevin Durant. But after that, I ain't gonna lie, bro. KD has been passed around like a little hoe. You know what I'm saying? He go to
Damn.
Brooklyn. He ain't satisfied
Damn,
there with
Greenleaf.
Steve Kerr. I mean Steve
But
Nash.
Green did him
Yeah,
dirty,
and
bro.
then he go to Phoenix, and then you know what I'm saying. Now he been passed around like a little Mark,
Hey, but
like a little
guess
hoe.
what?
Yeah, everybody,
KD
You gonna
wanted
end
to
up in
go
a
to
tweet.
all those
You gonna end
everybody
up
in
places,
the
in a
league.
though.
KD tweet, Green.
Go get you a
This
super
player
shot,
in
y'all.
Yeah,
private,
hey,
bro.
what they say? He
KD
belongs to
chose
the
those
streets.
spots. So KD chose to go them places.
Like everybody passing around. Everybody got to turn on him.
Man, they done ran train on KD, y'all.
He that dime piece. He that dime piece. You find out been for the streets.
Like,
For the streets, huh?
he a high price holder.
That's some cold gang. That's cold gangster right there.
He the
He get
Brittany
that.
Renner. Brittany
Yeah,
Renner of the
yeah,
NBA.
He
yeah,
the Brittany Renner.
yeah. He probably
See, I agree. That's respectful. You get that man 2 year, 100 mils. I think he take that. That's respectful. He understands that he can
Kind of
finish
like
his.
how the Warriors did Jimmy Butler, a little 2-year rental. You know what I'm saying? Give him 2
nigga,
years,
that's gonna shout. That shit gonna
120
shout
or
on.
something like that.
He leave that shit gonna shout on y'all stomach, man. I don't
That
think
so
that shit
is.
gonna work out, bro.
Yeah, I wish it
Hey,
was Kuminga, but I mean,
I
you
was about
know,
to say
it
that's
is what it is.
disrespectful to
Yeah,
Kaminga. How you give Jimmy all that money and then tell Kaminga you ain't gonna pay him?
bro.
Right.
Don't
But
like
Jimmy,
not only you gonna tell him you're gonna pay him, you tell that nigga he can't play on the court with Curry and Jim. That's disrespectful
That's
as an
nasty.
athlete, bro.
That's nasty.
yeah, they handled that all wrong.
Most State got some crazy stuff they've been doing.
Steve Kerr. But the cool part about it though is
Yeah.
the owners versus Steve Kerr. The owners love Jonathan Kuminga. Joe Lacob love Jonathan Kuminga.
So
Steve
why they
Kerr
ain't got
don't
nigga the
fit with
money
what
then,
Steve
bro?
Kerr trying to do though. So
Come on, bro. Who the team? Who belong?
I'm
Man,
about
come
to say
on, bro.
why the GM don't override Curry.
hey,
Cause he the
you know
best.
what? I don't know. Steve Kerr got a lot of power, bro. I don't know why, but he does. Real talk though.
Steve Kerr got, bro. He ain't overriding that shit, bro. This dude got rings as a player, as a GM down there in San Antonio, and as a coach. You ain't finna.
And Phoenix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you ain't finna
well,
say nothing to that
he,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
You
I think he messing up on this Kaminga situation though, bro.
Yeah, yeah. He in the last year of his contract, bro. They're not going to extend Kurt. That's why I
Oh, for
think they're going to
real?
ride this out and just let Kurt walk, bro. I don't think they're going to extend him.
Nah, bro. You don't do that to a Kerr. He determines and dictates that. They want him. Boy, that would look so bad. Oh,
You
that
see
would
what happened to Bulls when they let Phil Jackson go?
never
Destroyed
get
their franchise.
I know, but Steve Kerr ain't on no level of field, though. Let's just keep it
Man,
honest.
don't get me
He done
started
won
on
as many
man. Don't
rings.
get me started on
I
that
don't know,
bullshit, man.
Elise.
My
I don't
boys,
know, Elise. Shit, Curry
All
ain't had
man,
no
don't
right.
get me started
champions.
on that
Hey,
bullshit, man. My
I'm talking about
boys,
Okay.
they fucked,
In the Curry era
they
though.
fucked up. Like
All right.
very
they
highly
fucked.
respected, bro. Very
My
highly.
boys been fucked up for the last couple of decades, man.
Nah, yeah,
Yeah, they
Curry ain't
have.
on no level, no damn
And
Phil
Billy
Jackson.
Donovan ain't no better. I don't
Greenleaf.
know
So,
why they let him
hey,
hold it on
J-Dog,
to
hey,
Billy
y'all.
Donovan
So
and shit.
in the last 10, 15 years, I say
Uh-huh.
10 years, all the championships
Right.
that the Warriors have in this area,
Facts, Green.
Steve Kerr is probably one of those top-notch coaches in the league, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, the last 20 years, okay, but
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
All
last
I ain't
15
saying he
years,
better than
yeah.
Phil Jackson. I ain't saying he better than
Oh, okay,
Popovich or
goddamn.
all
All
those
right.
guys. I'm just saying,
All
in
right.
in this in this in this age, all these coaches getting tossed around too. So
Yeah.
I would consider Steve
In
Nash one
this,
of those head
so
honchos
you saying in this era? That's what you're
in
He
saying.
this
got the
in this in this
cachet.
era, championship
I got it.
era.
Okay, all right. I agree with that.
What
Eric
Goddamn.
Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra too. He a
Eric
long
Spoelstra is up
tenured
there as
coach
Now
well.
too.
he ain't
I
Curry
would
Eric
agree
coach
with
Curry.
that. Eric Spoelstra.
Popovich.
I think Eric Spoelstra been coaching longer than Steve Kerr. He been coaching him
He ha-
longer than
he
Steve Kerr
have,
been
but he
coaching
ain't
the
better than
Warriors.
Curry to me, bro.
Well, shit, you put motherfucking Steph Curry on that Heat team, I think they win championships too.
Out of Curry coaches, Kerr got the
Yeah,
most
you might be
championships,
right.
don't he?
People
But
forget how Kerr was the one, and everybody hated what happened to Mark Jackson. But see, Mark Jackson was trying to make our boy a traditional point guard and win that way. Kerr saw
Right.
that he was a two guard, and we saw the talent that Draymond had. Put them two
Mhm.
together, came up with off, and now look what they've been doing. They're destroying the league for over a decade with this stuff, bro. That's
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, man. He got to get credit for that. And he done won with the stars. He done won when
Well,
they
yeah,
won when they got hurt.
they still honor Mark Jackson though. All the players, especially Iguodala, they say, man, we would have none of this without Mark Jackson. They always say that, bro.
He's a good coach, but I don't know if they'd have got over the hump.
It's just like Ime and Celtics.
Yeah.
I
Kind
don't
of
know.
like Ime in the Celtics, how he got blackballed.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, Steve Kerr, he does outcoach coaches, but he get outcoached too. You know what I'm saying? Even if he does
A
have talent
lot. He gets
surrounding around him, he
outcoached
gets
a
outcoached as
lot.
well.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? You could pick a handful of coaches, but I think he deserves to be in those top handful of
He's about,
coaches as well.
about five.
nah,
Hmm.
he a good
Just
coach.
based off of his 4 championships. So
Yeah, I ain't gonna put him up there with no field though. Goddamn.
Nah, yeah.
Field done it.
yeah, we ain't putting him up
Phil and
there with
Pop,
Phil.
nah,
Yeah,
Nah, I
but
was
he
just
good.
saying
he ain't
I
up
was
there
saying
with
to
Phil
his
and Pop.
point. I was
Yeah,
just saying to his point when Bulls let Field go, they destroyed their team. So if they let Kerr go,
Mhm.
they might destroy their team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just depends on
just
what
like
if you hire
players.
like a Mike Malone though.
Hold
That
on,
like Mike Malone. Feel me?
at least just like players. If you
Mhm.
travel, you go like people want to call LeBron to go because he go everywhere. Wherever he goes, he wins and shit like that. It might not be
Yeah.
consistently, but he wins. You know what I'm saying? So it adds to
Right.
his resume. So with coaches, Phil Jackson, when he left the Bulls, he went to the Lakers and was more dominant in that era. You feel me?
That's
In my
true.
Right.
opinion. Well, I wouldn't say more
Yeah.
dominant. I ain't gonna say that. He
And
won
I
some
don't think that
championships with
Steve
the Lakers.
Kerr will
I
be able to
mean, with
make
the
that transition
That's a
like
right.
good
to another
point.
Yeah,
team
you
because
get
you
what I'm
don't
saying. You get
have
what I'm saying.
Steph Curry. Just think about it. You need another player that's as dynamic as
Shit,
Steph
I
to
think he
run
said
whatever you're trying to run. You feel me?
Phil found the next Michael, like the closest thing to Mike. But you saying ain't
Closest
no
thing to
unless he
Mike,
went
right?
to Atlanta,
Yeah.
yeah.
he could go to Atlanta.
The same thing.
You said go to Atlanta and it'll be the
Trey
same. You think
Young,
you have results with Trey Young?
I'm
yeah,
slow. I'm saying he needed the same thing. He needed
Whoa.
world class players.
Yeah.
You're not winning with
Facts. Facts.
you're not
I
winning with
mean, that's why Steve Kerr went to the Warriors instead over the Knicks at that point in time because the
Right.
Warriors had better players, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
more foundation built. So he
Yeah.
chose them and said, if I just tweak this a little bit, like Elder mentioned, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying, I see I could put you at the two Curry and run around these screens and put Draymond as a point of you know what I'm saying, a point forward. You know, addition and all that with Iguodala as well. Then I have Livingston to take the pressure off Steph Curry as a point guard and let you be a
Mm,
freelance shooter, greatest shooter of all time. And Mark
Yeah.
Jackson knew he was the greatest shooter of all time before Steve Kerr got there. He just, you know, he opened it. He opened it, and everybody, you know, fell into that, you know, said winning mentality as far as like we already knew the Warriors gonna be a better team than they was the year going into that season.
Mhm.
Steve Kerr just, you know, he just tweaked that shit. He implemented what he seen from you know, being a GM under the Phoenix Suns, when was it no D Mike D'Antoni was the offensive coordinator, and
Mhm.
he got shit from Popovich. So you put all that together, and it's knowledge because Steve Kerr being a role player and a coach and sitting on the sideline with Jordan in front of you, you
that's
soak
a
in
fact.
a lot of knowledge.
That's a
So
good point.
I'm not gonna say he don't know basketball, but
We
at the
definitely
same time, you do need talent to win.
yeah.
Basically, he did the thing what Phil Jackson did when he had Scottie Pippen playing point forward, and you let Michael Jordan
That's a good
be
point.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. He kind of tweaked it. He took a little bit from D'Antoni, Popovich, and Phil
Phil Jackson
Jackson,
too.
and kind
Yeah,
of
because
put it all
he
and
was under
bottled it
Phil.
up. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You got to have a player personnel to do it. And when he had the Iguodala's and the Sean Livingstons and like older, smarter guys who
That was
really
a
don't
good
need a
team.
lot of guidance on the court, it makes him look better. But when he has young players, it's very hard for him to figure out how to coach young players. Like, you know what I'm saying?
because
He
of the
puts the
IQ,
young
the
players
way
in a
he
box,
coached.
I would say. He puts them in a box.
But see the thing about it, the way he coach offense, bro, your IQ, you got to have a high level thinking type player, and because it's all about position and things of
Cutting
that
and
nature,
stuff.
bro.
Angles.
That's right, and so that's how they take advantage of teams that look like they more athletic, but they get them out of position. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. Young players, their IQ ain't where they need to be a lot of times when you draft them and things like that. So you got to coach them up, man, mentally, and that's why it's harder. But as you see, when he got players like Jimmy, like a Draymond, they can overachieve because they so smart and intelligent off of just knowing the game, bro, and knowing where to be and knowing personnel in and out of on defense. So it's that the way he coached, bro. He's a good coach because he has taken different variations from field. I can see different variations of the triangle in his offense. I can see what he took from Popovich and as well, bro. And the way he coached. So but it's mental. It's a lot mental goes into their offense, bro. And it don't hurt to have the best shooter that ever touched the basketball as well. So
Facts. That don't hurt it.
hey,
No, facts.
Hey,
Right.
Jay,
That shit don't
who that
hurt at all. Huh?
who that one young player they got? He pretty smart that did good against the Rockets in playoffs.
Buddy Hill.
Nah, I think he like European or something. He ain't. What is he?
Oh, you talking about that?
Oh, bro.
You talking about the old school
Brandon
white boy?
Oh,
Podzinski?
Podzinski.
Oh,
Oh,
Podzinski.
hell nah.
he
Like,
didn't have no
terrible.
good.
Come
He
on,
didn't have no
bro.
good
Nah,
series.
I'm saying
Yeah.
IQ. I'm
Nah,
saying he got a decent
I
IQ.
guarantee if he played
No,
Kaminga
you
game
correct on the
2,
IQ,
game
but
1 to
the
game 2 to
IQ in
game
this
7, it
game
would have
don't
been a
match,
different
though.
out. It would have been an early outcome, in my
That
opinion,
nigga
because
trash, nigga.
Kaminga, he was just a different player over Pies. I was
We ain't
mad at
winning no
Jada because
championship with no
he couldn't
motherfucking
even get by Podzinski.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, boy, what the
Podzinski nigga
fuck?
not better than Jordan Poole, bro. Not even close. His
yeah. He
IQ
had
is
a
better.
better series.
I can't even say if his IQ is better. His game isn't better. Jordan Poole game fit perfect with the Warriors.
No, it did. It
Mm.
did.
Nah, that was Draymond Green, dog. That was why he got. That's
Right.
why
Now
he.
that's the
That's
motherfucker we
Draymond
need to
shit.
be trying to trade.
He be
We
running
get that nigga
everybody
to
out.
y'all. Give us motherfucking Dorian Finney-Smith and Reed Shepard for Draymond and Moses Moody right now.
What the hell we want the nigga over here for? What do we want
So
the
he
nigga
can keep
for?
KD ass in check.
Draymond watch now.
Man, please. Hey, it ain't gonna be no Steve Kerr shit. It ain't gonna snap shot at the stupid ass. God damn it,
He
no.
ain't
What it
gonna
be?
him that nigga up.
And we got Steven Adams. He ain't playing there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Steve Adams ain't
They
going
gonna
for
sit
that
down,
shit.
Draymond.
Hey, Lee. Hey,
Yeah.
Warriors. Hey, I know the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna be a sleeper team as well because they was like top 2 at one point in time as well during the season. Till things happen. But how you feel
Yeah,
about them? You know what I'm
Kuminga
saying? Having
got
a
injured.
whole season now with Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm saying? Coming in training camp and shit like
Oh,
that.
I think it'll help. It's for sure gonna help because of Jimmy Butler's his professionalism, his work ethic.
Yeah.
We know what kind of player Jimmy Butler is. He came in at the middle of the season, so it's hard to get a nigga at the middle of the season and think you're gonna have this magical run. You gotta build chemistry, camaraderie. So that's gonna help. But it's the Kuminga piece. If we can't get this Kuminga shit straightened out, we have no shot, bro. Because we need him. Like, I'm sorry.
You're
That type
tripping
of
with that.
force and
Damn sure.
talent.
Jimmy,
He came in and average, bro. Think about how hard this is to do. You're getting DNPs. You're not playing. The coaches in them are saying you can't be on the court with this person. So Steph Curry gets injured, right? So he hasn't played at all. So all of a sudden he gets thrown in there and leads the team in scoring and guards the best player on the fucking court in
There it
Anthony
is.
Edwards and shut him down.
There it is right
Come
there.
on, man. That's
That's crazy.
self-explanatory, bro. That's
Jimmy
crazy. You know how much
and
pressure it is, bro?
and furthermore, Jimmy don't play during no goddamn regular season, Greenleaf. I don't even know why you asking this shit.
Right.
Why you
Jimmy
asking?
Butler and
I asked
motherfucking yeah.
because just like you said though, J Law, like you don't want this shit to drag like with some locker room shit. Nigga that's
Yeah. Yeah.
unhappy, that's not, you know what I'm saying, with the team as far as like money wise and chemistry and camaraderie. That's just like the
Mhm.
Lakers. You don't like I said before, I don't want LeBron doing no trolling shit in the Clippers organization, taking pictures like you working out in the Clippers organization while Luka getting a max contract and you ain't nowhere to be found supporting this man. You feel me?
Yeah, what
You
was
know what I'm
that
saying?
about, bro? I
Like
didn't
you
even
don't
see
want
that.
that
What
for
did
your
he do?
organization. You don't want that type of atmosphere around your organization. You want some winning mentality. If you're trying to win a championship, you don't want that shit to go like drag on during the
And
season. That's
guess
what I
what,
meant about
bro?
that.
That's why I feel like you're getting while they added DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart, we know what they are as the players, but what about their temperament? Like Marcus Smart has always had issues with his teammates, and that's when he was winning in Boston and still didn't get along with his teammates, saying outlandish shit in the media. You know what I'm saying? Throwing his teammates under the bus in the media. That's character issue. So now you got a DeAndre Ayton. He was a number one pick. He had character issues. So you're putting two players with character issues on one team, and you don't even have the proper leadership to guide these dudes. Think about that. LeBron
Yeah,
is really not a leader. He's always played with veteran players who were smart, and they were the leaders. You feel what I'm saying? How is LeBron going to keep these egos and shit in check? That's a chemistry problem, bro.
they
That's I
not.
don't I don't know how that's gonna work, bro.
Luca gonna have to step up.
But is Luke? Do you see Luca
Luka,
as one
like
of those
it's
No,
type
gonna
of
be Luka,
leaders, or
man. Like
just Luca just want to play basketball? Like you feel what I'm saying?
nah. Luca remind me of KD. He just gonna hoop.
He just want to hoop. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Luka showing like he's committed. He's coming. They all the shit that's coming. Trent that all that bad baggage that came from Nico, whatever his name is over there in Dallas. He's out of
Right.
shape. He this
Nico
this and they
Hurd.
can't play defense. So I think defense might be something that Luka might possibly take a mission on. Everybody's
Okay.
saying he lost weight. He's committed with the weight loss shit. And you know what I'm saying? I haven't checked him out, overseas yet, but it might be something that's a good sign for the Lakers. But I'm just speaking on his LeBron shit, him being possibly a number two or to a Luca. Can he buy into that shit? Because I don't think LeBron only bought into D Wade, and that's when he first went over there to Miami. But he was youngin. He was a youngin at the time. So can you take the back seat to this white boy?
Come on, Green, man. You know his personality ain't gonna do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
No,
you
he
hear
need
Rich
to.
Paul in them, they feel like LeBron still want to compete for champ. That nigga ain't taking no backseat to nobody, and that's why the Lakers
Man,
and LeBron are at odds with each other because this new owner came in and said, "Nigga, we about the future, bro. We ain't on that. Whatever you own, we ain't on that. You ain't controlling this shit and dictating what's going on." So
he need to be realistic, bro. Luca
yeah,
is now and the future, bro. Bro need to come here. Bro need to take a step back. He don't have to be I'm putting up air quotes role player, but he gotta take the back seat to Luca, bro. He needs to because he can't give them consistently what they need to be a superstar and lead this team. He can't give it to them night in and night out, bro. And he know that. I don't give a damn what he putting in his goddamn veins. He can't do it, bro. He's 40 years goddamn old, bro. He needs to bow out gracefully and start dialing it down a notch. Let this dude take over the team, bro, and get in where you fit in. And you ain't got to, go out there and try to be a superstar every night because you don't have it like that. And just, hey, man. But I know his ego won't let him. I know his bank account won't let him. He still think he King James in the face of the league, and he not. You know what I'm
No,
saying? But hey, but he need to, bro. It'll be better for him.
He got a rude, humbling awakening coming. It's
Yeah.
coming too. playing with the billionaire owner that the Lakers got now, he's finna get a very rude awakening. I said it on somebody's podcast or somebody's show recently. He got a couple options, really, bro. He's gonna have to humble himself and ask the Lakers what will it take for them to work out a deal so he can stay, or he's gonna have to humble himself and go out there and try that market, which that market is gonna embarrass him. It's like it did with KD.
It's like it did with KD.
It's going to embarrass him because these teams is not going to tie up this money in LeBron and take on his circus and take on all his antics just for you to have him, knowing that he really don't care about winning. He caring about building up his brand even more and getting people to believe that he's something that he's not, which is the GOAT. That's what all this is about. And that dude, man, then are we trying to get Bryson? Because Bryson will have a year at Arizona. Will he tell him to go on the draft and do it with what Bronny did? Bro, I mean, the Lakers, I'm so glad they sold and shut that stuff down, bro. And this is why I don't think that they got any tension at all. What they have is they've drawn a hard line in the concrete. And LeBron knows exactly what it is, and what he's trying to do is sully the name, muddle up the waters with the Lakers, make the front office look bad with all this stuff that Clutch is releasing. It ain't working, though. Because the whole league, like what's the name said earlier, the whole league is tired of LeBron and the antics of Clutch, bro. They tired. And they ready to move on. They just ready to move on. So if he ain't playing their game, that's it. He pissed because he ain't got nothing coming when it comes to the ownership of the team. He ain't got no control of the Lakers no more. He pissed. That's why all this news is coming out. Oh, Magic messed up the meeting with Kawhi and what's his name? Pelinka's a snake. Man, we know all this. We've been knowing all this stuff for the last 6-7 years. So now what? We've been knowing all this since 2018. You ain't released nothing new. So stop. You know.
But Elder, that's why I was saying about, as far as like, I don't want that trolling stuff being in the Clippers, compound, taking pictures, and you got Luka, your new teammate, and nowhere to be found when he signed his extension, showing some commitment with the Lakers. Like, where's your commitment if you LeBron James, right? So I don't want that type of shit for the Lakers. And so,
his commitment is to him.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah, you breaking up. His commitment is to him and him alone, and they know it. This is why they're allowing him to look a fool. This stuff makes LeBron look stupid. Even some of the LeBron fans, they hate what they think the Lakers are doing to him, but they wish he would just leave. They don't want him doing all this dumb stuff, making himself to be embarrassed, trying to make the Lakers look bad, and all he doing is making himself look bad.
Am I good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm better. Okay.
Right.
Now
I think. Hey, Elton, what do you think about him trying to start his own league, man? Like, I think that's the thing.
It would have to be. It would have to be under still to have to follow the FIBA rules, and you know who? Again, it's international. But look at the player from Denver, that big center that came over there, that wanted to cancel his contract here and go play at home to finish his career. You see, he's still a Denver Nugget.
Vucevic.
That league is going to have
Valanciunas. My bad, Valanciunas.
Yeah, they won't have any success because the FIBA and what's the name really truly won't be back in it. It'll be a league like LeVar Ball league was, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
Or Ice Cube league.
I mean, Ice Cube league has been actually successful. I mean, a big three is a big hit, and people love it. People that love that, they love that. That thing, was it 6-7 years has been going on now? But it's
I fuck with the big three. Big three, I love watching that. Real basketball shit.
No, but I mean, like, it wouldn't be under FIBA rules, but it still be successful, but it wouldn't just be.
No. What LeBron is trying to do is compete against the NBA. They're trying to get international.
You better be cool trying to do that shit.
That ain't gonna happen, bro. That's just like trying
niggas
to
come up missing, bro, when that shit start happening.
He ain't got enough money.
They're gonna laugh at LeBron because he needs them. He's still gonna.
Well, you get exposed. You're gonna get exposed by some shit to stop your.
That's because they're not gonna let that nigga be an owner of that Vegas franchise. That's why. So LeBron mad. He's like, okay, you gonna do me like that? Watch what I do then.
Why would these owners want to let you in their little boys club when they see the stuff you doing to try to sabotage their league right now?
Yeah.
That's a fact. I ain't
Like,
even
yeah,
Facts, Elder.
right.
That's real
Remember,
talk.
Kyrie Irving was on that type of talk when he was, on that, COVID stuff. When he was like, man, why we don't just put our money together, start our own league? And I'm like, okay, it
Right.
sounds
What they
good,
do to
but when
that
you
nigga,
do it,
man? That nigga apologize
hey, man,
publicly
we went on a
and get
whole
right.
goddamn tour,
Hmm.
apology tour.
Right.
That
Right. That part.
So
whole league sounds good, but people don't understand if it's
it's a
professional.
lot of stuff to go in there, yeah.
NBA, you're gonna need the NBA, and they're gonna have to back you, or the shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna
Yeah.
Right.
go.
I heard that with the athletes too, is only certain charities they can donate to. Like if they try to get on some like help my whole people invest or something, they not gonna let that happen.
Nah. Because they need to have part in it. They need to they're not gonna let you control that shit, bro. They need to be like, if we're gonna start a league, it's gonna be because of us, not because of you.
Yeah, a lot of investments. People got to put their
Yeah.
money in the pot, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. You have to pay guys, you have to put up gyms, you have to, what I'm saying, what the revenue is gonna look like. You ain't gonna come out of my billionaire pocket alone. You have to put a lot of people got to come together to make that happen. And if the NBA, there's what I'm saying, trying to expand on their own merit, they trying to expand globally and internationally. That's why all these international players get the biggest spotlight in America. So they understand where the money is coming from, but at the same time, you trying to go against that, bro. You better be ready. You better be ready.
You gotta have
Especially
your
when
own
you
network,
almost out the door. Your name alone. Come on,
They
man.
trying to utilize Green. They trying to utilize.
You can't even get your own NBA team. You think you gonna start some other shit?
Bro, I'm telling you, you better
Hey,
take
Green, the snow bunnies gonna come out to work just like they did Shannon. They got something for his ass.
Yes. Mafia ain't never died, bro. It
At
just been
least we
underground.
know. Hey, at least we know what's gonna be in the motherfucking Gatorade bottles. It ain't gonna be no Gatorade, so them niggas, everybody gonna be playing 100
Man.
years over there.
What they gonna be drinking? What they gonna be drinking? Malco juice? What they
Hey, it's gonna be called what's they called? What's that shit y'all said? MGH or MHG? Mostly hydrated
HGH.
during games. Yeah, HGH. Hydrated mostly during games. That's what it's called. Mostly hydrated during games. HGH, Gatorade. Off-brand shit. But I don't know, man. I'm just y'all know the timeline with that shit. You try to get your own, they don't come after you for something. You know what I'm saying? He can't even, speak up for stuff that he's alligated on. So I'm just
what happened
saying,
to Bill
like,
Cosby when he tried to buy NBC, bro?
I'm not a
just
LeBron
saying,
fan.
bro.
Yeah, I'm not a LeBron fan, so I'm gonna support if it does work out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like, oh,
With this Me Too, they
if he
can just
does have that, type
that's all
of
they gotta do. Bring a couple girls come out lying on his name.
innovative spirit that you want to start that shit up, then yeah, it works out. But we know what comes with it. And I'm pretty sure he understands too. A lot of people gonna come after you if you try to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? You LeBron James, can you withstand all that? Can you
understand?
Make it out of it?
Green, you think he understand?
I don't know.
See, when you a narcissist, bro, and you got a umbrella of people around you, bro, yes to everything and everything you do, because you could tell, bro, because he act like he oblivious to the dumb shit he do. So you can tell he ain't got number. Yeah, for real. So you can tell he ain't got number yes man around him, bro.
He is, because in his mind, this stuff is how it's supposed to be. But the best thing to do with a narcissist is ignore. And that's exactly what that guy's
Yes,
gonna let
sir.
He's flat out ignoring his butt because he has all the power. And when it comes down to it, LeBron's gonna realize I don't want to leave LA. I don't want to be a Clipper because they don't want me. I don't really go nowhere. I want to finish my career here. He either gonna have to just say I'm gonna retire. He's gonna have to go to the Lakers and ask them, what will it take for us to continue? And if I'm the Lakers, he really gets some humble pie in.
Hey, Elder, what
You
you think?
a mid-level exemption, bro.
I was about to ask what you think his market value is. I was just about to ask you.
I'm telling you right now, he doesn't have one. Because
damn,
they don't view him as a a player that can put them over the top and win,
Mm-hmm.
they get him on the cheap. They're not willing to give up assets for him, period. They don't want to give up picks. They don't want to give up players. So the only way teams really want LeBron is if they can get him in on the cheap. And we can fill him in on our mid-level exemption, cool, we'll take it. Because you ain't got to give up no players for him. That's like the best he's going to get out there. I don't see no team saying, hey, LeBron, let's come on. We're going to work it out. Would you take 3 year, $90 million? I don't see that. I don't see teams signing $30 million for him. I don't.
You only think draft picks? Like, you think they want a couple first?
Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
That's giving up their future. Well, 22nd round picks, maybe. I don't know.
You say 20.
I don't know. Hey, what about going back to Cleveland? You know what I'm saying? On some free agency shit.
No, they ain't trying to
Whatever,
that
Lou.
shit up.
They don't like that, Lou.
Cleveland wants him.
Brady Jr. Brady Jr. gotta be
deal.
Wow, man.
Come mess up their chemistry.
It's gonna mess up their chemistry, man. He's gonna be a 6-man. He gonna take over with Ty Jerome.
They might get desperate.
There's a
They might get desperate what they've been portraying in the playoffs.
What they're hoping now, I can tell y'all this now. What they hoping, season go ahead, get going. Team suffer some injuries, but think that they're right there. Didn't realize, well, maybe if we trade for LeBron, we can still make a run. And that's what they're hoping happens. I think when teams do that, though, he's going to try to demand that this team re-sign him when he comes, you know what I mean? Because he's eligible to be signed.
Yeah, he's going to feel like he had a power in that situation.
Yep. The team is going to say, nope, we're going to scrap this year, let these contracts fall off, regroup next year. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't see no team, none, and not even the Lakers.
Could y'all imagine LeBron, Donovan Mitchell, and Garland fighting for the ball?
That'd be crazy.
Man, hey, now what's crazy is, going back to, I know we on this LeBron shit. This is probably the most I even talk about LeBron on this channel, but I'm intrigued, man. So with this situation, like for the Lakers, or if LeBron come out demanding a trade, the Lakers not trying to trade him. You're right. So, would you say that, Elder? They're not trying to trade him in unless he come out and say, "Yeah, why would you trade him?" Right? So,
they would love
he's gonna be a free agent. So then LeBron's gonna come into a situation where I haven't been traded, I haven't signed an extension. So what am I worth? And then that's what it's gonna come down to next year. Contract wise.
Internally, they already know. When teams like Cleveland, Dallas, Golden State, who's the other one? Y'all Clippers,
the Nets.
When they said
New York,
that they did not want to give up assets for LeBron, that means players and that means picks. So that instantly meant, hey, if you're gonna buy him out, we're interested.
Yeah, if you want to extend your career, take less. In my opinion, if you want to play with the Lakers, because I said it earlier when y'all got Luka, I said, man, he could probably play 3 more years with a young Luka, committed Luka and stuff like that. But then on LeBron's side, he has to commit to certain contracts. He has to commit to the Lakers organization because it's not about you no more because they're moving forward. They have their guy.
He ain't humble enough to do that, y'all. And it ain't
That's the thing. That's the thing right there.
He would rather retire than be embarrassed. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing to him. This is totally disrespectful in his eyes. He deserves better than this, is what he believes. And he don't understand how reaping what you sow works. He don't understand how karma works. He don't understand how none of that works. And guess what? Give it about 3-4 years. Matter of fact, with LeBron, it ain't gonna take that long. Give it the year he would go out. Watch all the information that come out about LeBron the day he walks away from the NBA. Watch. People
come out.
Hey, Elder, that's what I was saying, Elder. Them motherfuckers is waiting for him to say, I'm done.
They gonna torture him. They gonna come after that boy like,
man, that's why he holding on as long as he holding on too, bro. He killing the league by doing that. Go ahead and nigga. It's gonna be a painful death. It's gonna be a slow, painful death, bro. It's okay.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting on that ESPN 30 for 30.
Oh my goodness, come on now.
All the
It's
people,
gonna be so many motherfuckers.
Man, players go. Hey, it's gonna be players, GMs. They ain't gonna
They
give a damn about it.
wait.
Like, bro, they
all the
waiting.
players that he has stepped on, bro. All the people he's met, bro. Watch the stuff that come out.
Journalists,
Kobe
they have
might-
information.
think about this. Kobe might have been a jerk to a lot of folk. You know, when he was younger, he kind of got better as he got older. But who did he hurt? He did none of these dudes.
They
But
respect.
you can look at
None
this,
of them.
the animosity in these books' heart towards this dude dead. He ain't
They
did nothing.
really
Great. I'm
love
telling
him,
you,
really. They
great.
really admired him, bro. They admire Kobe.
That's what's sad about it.
You got a lot of folk that love LeBron. They coming out saying the stuff they saying. Oh, he wasn't that good because he wasn't that. Man, stop. You would have never said that here. That didn't get. Stop it. But again,
Ever.
if you say that about a guy they admire like Kobe, imagine because privately these dudes don't admire LeBron like that. Y'all. They don't admire him like that. No, they don't. These players don't. GMs don't. They tired of the antics, bro.
They
When
just get paid to talk good things about him, though. These niggas get, because
They don't have no.
if you look at it, it's video surfacing of all these niggas saying the opposite at some point in their career. And then all of a sudden they start saying, oh, LeBron is the GOAT. Oh, like, oh yeah, them checks must be coming in.
watch how them podcasts end as soon as LeBron retires. They ain't gonna have no content. None.
They ain't gonna have no content, Elder.
Certain people gonna lose their job when LeBron retires.
Absolutely.
Ryan Windhorse, he on
Some
thin
people-
ice
some
because he
people
don't know
don't even know
nothing
how to
about
talk.
basketball.
Some people don't. Hey, factually, some people don't even know how to talk basketball because they LeBron
Right.
fans. They feel like they know LeBron James' career. That's what winning basketball. That's what basketball is.
Everything was
Crazy word.
That ain't it. So you get them suckers out the way. You get them boogers out the way, Elder. Shit, watch how this basketball conversation change.
We can start appreciating these young guys that's coming in the league, tearing the league up.
That
We
part.
appreciate them and promote them. And the league is ready. The league is ready to promote. They really want. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you who they really want out. They don't only want LeBron go. They want KD. They want Steph. They want Jimmy. All these old. They want all.
Harden, Russell
They
Westbrook.
definitely want Kawhi.
All of these guys to go away. Kawhi, they want them all to go away because they're not really adding to. And a lot of these dudes, because of the salaries they're making, the attention they draw, they're slowing down the advancement of some of these other guys.
And they know how to get paid, Elder. They know how to dictate the market. These
Yeah.
older players like that, they know how to dictate the market and know how to get paid.
Yep.
Oh, I play like this in the regular season, then I'm gonna do this in the playoffs. Oh, I'm a $40 million dude. I'm a $35 million contract player. No, you still holding this team hostage as far as like expanding their vision as far as their team. So if you producing the same shit every year, but it look differently when you don't show up in the playoffs, or if you're not healthy enough in the playoffs, or things like that, GMs are trying to fight back. Like, no, you ain't worth that, and this was gonna happen going forward. So with these older players, they still dictate the market and dictate, who should get paid and what should get who. That's why they got to be up out of here, Pastor.
Yeah,
That's why they got to move around.
I'm with it. I'm tired of all of them, honestly. I'm tired of this era. This era, it's I don't care for it. Let me just put it that way. This era,
boys stomped their toe out there in Cleveland. Now they can't play in 3 games in the playoffs.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That part right there.
Ben
Yeah, a nigga got a hang toenail or whatever the fuck they call it. Come on,
play. No, you supposed to handle that mentality in the regular season. But when it comes to the playoffs, now you got to show up, bro.
All this shit.
I just want to see old school basketball played again, bro. All the flopping and crying to the refs. Nigga, can we just get motherfuckers who don't like each other on a basketball court? Why everybody got to have a handshake on a basketball court? Come on, bro.
That shit crazy. Hey, fellas, but let me go ahead and crash this stream down, man. I'm gonna go down the line, and we can get up out of here, man. Salute to y'all, fellas, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up for the stream.
Hello, bro.
Hey, DJ Generation, you there, bro?
Yes, sir. I make it short and sweet, man. Glad to drop in. I ain't realize you were still, doing some stuff out season. So I'm glad to get to come back and chop it up with y'all boys and hear some good basketball talk.
Already. Hey, let me pepper Lou. What it do? What you got, bro?
Hey, thanks for letting me come in, Green, man, because I don't know how many opportunities I'm gonna have doing something like this
Man, don't
with
say
y'all.
that, man. Don't say that, man. You're gonna be here forever on my end, my nigga.
But I really appreciate you, Green, Elder, because I still love the game of basketball, even though it's kind of fucked up right now. I still love having these type of conversations with y'all guys, and I can't wait to deal with my boy T Price tomorrow, man, because he been having a good stream too. Other than that, man, I really appreciate you, Green, and basketball talk, and I see y'all cats later.
Yes, sir. Hey, salute to you, Lou, man. You know what I'm saying? Bless up, bless up. Hey, Elder, what you got, Pastor? What you got before we get up out of here?
All right. What I got is this. A way too early prediction. Way too early. Way too early. I got the Rockets going 50-32. And I got them being the fourth seed. I got them being the fourth seed. But I also got the Rockets going to the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
So they're not going to have as high a seed as they had last year, and they won't win as many games, but they're going to have a better year. And I think there's going to be more definition in who is who and what is what for the team, which is what they need. And they're going to have an even clearer vision of how to move forward going into the next year. And I'm also going to predict this, and I'll land the plane. I think they will re-sign KD. You don't give up the valuable assets they gave up to just let the man walk after a 1-year rental. So they will re-sign KD. They probably won't have to pay him. But I got the Houston Rockets way too early, going to the Western Conference.
I mean, I know, I understand, Pastor. Things change, but I ain't mad at it though. You know what I'm saying? As far as like taking the season series, to get that far in the playoffs in general, I wouldn't care if you had a 7 seed still saying we're going to Western Conference Finals. So
matchups matter. Remember, matchups matter.
Yeah, matchup does matter.
Their 4 or 5 seed is going to be good, and then the next one they'll pull off the upset of somebody higher, and then they'll get to the finals. And I do got them losing in the Western Conference Finals to whoever makes it there, because it'll probably be OKC or a team with just a ton of experience, and that's why I got them losing to them. Like say Denver, or
Denver or somebody else.
Like that. I got them losing to Denver, to a more experienced team, or losing to OKC. Yep.
Trades happen during the season, and teams just get better in general. So you got to put all that to account. I get it. Salute to you, Elder. Salute to you, Pastor.
Salute.
Hey, J-Dog, you there, bro? J-Dog.
Yeah.
What you got before we shut this bit down?
Oh man, hey, good talk, man. Good stream, bro. Good talk. Love the content like always, bro. Salute to you, bless you, man. Shit. Rockets top 3. We ain't win no less than 54 games this year, Elder. What the hell you talking about? But hey, to each his own. But 50 wins sound good, but I think we 54 or more this year. I know teams got better, but we got better, bro. And I just believe the way we play defense, we just gonna be in pretty much every game this year. And I just think we got the firepower this year to really eke out some of the games we didn't eke out this past year. So, hey man, 54 or better, top 3 seed. Hey, go Rockets, man. Salute to y'all, man. Good talk.
Salute. 54 better, man. Hey, some people say 60 of the things, man. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what some people say. A lot of people say.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know they said, I know ESPN and the boys got us winning 55 plus, you know what I'm saying? But 60. And some saying 60. I'm like, hey, I ain't gonna make that a big thing this year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're a 55 win team off the rip. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at Elder take on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, hey, y'all stay blessed, man. Be easy. It's real out there in the streets. Your boy Greenleaf Exclusive. We out here, fam. Peace. Peace.
Peace.
What's that tab?